Thank you for joining the Syndicate Network and your host, Skywalker the Jedi. Skywalker the Jedi.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It is your boy Skywalker the Jedi, back at y'all with another one. Man, y'all could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you hear me rocking out, and I appreciate that. Much love. Shout out to everybody out there in the Syndicate Network and its colleagues, you dig? We got love for y'all, man. Y'all don't have to rock out the way that y'all do, but y'all do. Day after day, week after week. Man, I cannot wait to have this conversation. Can't wait to get the homie up here because I will not be by myself for this one. Can't wait to get the special guest up here to react to this, man. This should be a very, very dope conversation. And, on top of that, y'all put in the chat because since we were like towards the end of that stream from last night, y'all can let me know after we wrap up with this other one. Y'all can let us know if y'all want us to react to the rest of that stream. Because that was some of the funniest shit ever, right? 100%. And I already knew that it was going to be. So, yeah, y'all let me know in the chat. But much love to all y'all out here rocking out early in the live chat. And that will be taking part in the replay crew as well. Shout out to the Batman. Much love, bro. Shout out to Dennis Medina. Shout out to CY98. Shout out to TJ. Shout out to DC Talk. You dig? Who else is in here? We got the homie Michael in the building. Right? We got Sin Havoc 5150. We got Bass Reeves. Bat Dan. Right? Who else is in here? We got the George saying, do you think Kathleen Kennedy is better than James Gunn, or do you think both are terrible? Kathleen Kennedy has some wins under her belt before Star Wars even, right? So, yeah, I definitely say Kathleen Kennedy's better. But, yeah, it's not really saying much, bro, if we're being honest. We got S. Warrior in the building. We got who else is in here? W Necron. Shout out to the dog. You dig? Shout out to the cool table. You know what I mean? We got cool one. Who else is in here? All right. I think I got everybody in here. You dig? Shouts out to all y'all, man. We are gonna have fun with this stream, man. Let's go ahead and get through with this opening rigmarole so we can get started with these topics, because it's really only two, and then y'all can let me know in the chat about whether or not we're gonna be reacting to the rest of that video. But y'all already know we're gonna roll to 5K. Make sure you guys are hitting that like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. It really does platform great service, and shouts out to everybody that's been rocking out this whole time and everybody that's gonna be rocking out going into the future. You dig? Y'all already know about these hashtags. The last hope at getting that DC conclusion from the Snyderverse, you dig, over on the Netflix platform. We've been using these hashtags as the vehicle to do so. We believe that this is the final way. It's going third party. I don't see any way, shape, form, or fashion that this happens under, the current regime or future regimes. Even we're totally betting on third party, and that has been is showing great value in what we've been doing. So if you want to rock out, we only ask 3 rules of engagement, which are we ask that you guys be positive. Please don't mix the hashtags, and please do not tag, mention, or quote tweet anybody over at WBD, which is including but not limited to one James Gunn. You dig? ZSJL to Netflix on YouTube and X are also platforms that you guys should be watching / subscribe to, following, all that stuff, because all the pertinent information will be coming from there, as well as myself and Apex, Leon of the New Geeks. You dig? And if you would like to sponsor a stream like the homie CY98 did today, whenever you guys give super chats, super thanks, gifted memberships, anything of that nature, whoever donates the most will have their name scrolling across the bottom of a future discussion stream. And shouts out to all y'all, man. It's crazy. This chat just jumped on me like crazy. But before we get into that, we got the homie Mr. J in the building. What's going on, Josh?
Skywalker, happy anniversary. How are you today?
Bro, how you feeling, bro? It's a great day for me, man. We really chilling, bro.
I'm feeling villainous tonight, Skywalker.
Well, why you feeling villainous, bro? What's going on?
Little something just went viral, so we gotta talk about it, right?
Right. Yeah, man. Look, bro, let's go ahead and get this out the way, because as you know, we definitely had a discussion on this platform the other day when a certain director did something that we didn't really appreciate, but at the same time, we do answer rallying calls over here, right? We absolutely do. And earlier today, man, we had your boy Will Smith drop something on Instagram, which was very, very interesting, and we have to talk about this. So let's go ahead and let's get this up on screen, right?
Pull the footage.
All right. We got this blooper reel.
You guys are safe. You need to work on your leadership. Look, you had a slip.
I said slip.
Slip. Sorry.
Huh? I rated that with UFOs.
You guys are safe.
All right, but so yeah, man.
You need
Will
to work on your
Smith,
leadership.
bruh.
Look, you had a slip.
I said slip.
Let this run through one more time.
Sorry.
Huh? I rated that with UFOs.
You guys are safe. You need to work on your leadership.
Right, yeah. So what's up with that, Josh?
Hey, looks like a villain wants a little bit of redemption, right? I think that's the theme of the evening. We're the bad guys. Don't forget.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro.
I think it's apropos that, you know, this topic has to be had on this day, right? With this kind of situation. And I mean what I said, right? Like I mentioned earlier, I think this movement is bigger than a certain director. It really, you know, he's going on a little bit of a journey right now. And I know me and you, like, we pretty much were raised by this man, right? This guy, like,
hey, in part, man, you know what I'm saying? Will Smith, man, yo, from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, bro, to the rapping, to Men in Black, to Independence Day, bro. Like, man, it you know, there's been quite few movie stars and just all around entertainment icons like Will Smith has been. You know, I don't care who he married to, you know what I'm saying? And like, yo, we ain't about to do that. You know what I mean? We ain't about to do that.
And I want to just throw out there, like, if you didn't see, of course, obviously the situation overshadowed it, but King Richard was a great movie. I don't know if you watched it, Sky, but
you know what's crazy? People really don't even talk about that movie now, right? Because of what happened at the Oscars. It's wild.
And he won for that movie.
Yeah, Bad Boys, bro. Yeah, man. Wow, West. Yeah, man. Hey, bro.
And so I think that it's, you know, it's a great reminder today that, you know, there's a lot at stake with this. I know we in this movement have kind of felt a particular way because there's been certain shots thrown at community members on this side of the table, right? And so we, you know, it's like, hey, we can only take so much, but at the same time,
well, you know, it's like, hey, and then it's like you get the directors getting involved, and the directors is waffling, and it's like, bro, come on, man,
and
like, come on,
and certain handles too, right? Like bending the knee. So
right? Crazy.
It's discouraging. I get it. Hey, I'm there. I see it all, but
hey, when Will shine the light, here we are, right? See what happens? See what happens? Yeah, bro. Enemy of the state. Like, well, we're not gonna do this, bro.
iRobot with
iRobot. What are we talking about, bro?
Like, I even liked Gemini Man. It was it wasn't the
fire.
best.
Wait a minute, yo, and I don't know if you have the 4K Blu-ray. It is the most beautiful 4K Blu-ray ever created, probably.
You mentioned that on a stream, right?
100%.
Yeah.
No, it's like the standard. If you want to show somebody like a super dope looking movie on Blu-ray, you in 4K, you show them Gemini Man, bro. It looks insane.
Sin Havoc talking about I Am Legend. Forgot about that. That's the one with Batman.
I Am Legend? What are we doing, bro?
Will has always been connected to DC in a way, if you think about it. 6 degrees of separation. So, like, when he was cast in this role, you know,
Hancock?
and at the same time, Sky, it's like, in my opinion, yes, it was gender swapping, right? We know it is, but I think it was smart gender. I mean, not gender swapping. Race
Oh, I
swap.
was like, for Deadshot?
Yeah. I was thinking about the game, honestly.
Oh yeah, man, bro. Ain't nobody, man. Look, bro. I don't care, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
he was perfect in the role.
bro. Look, there are certain people, and look, you guys have heard me. You know, I especially have been on the side of like I'm usually not in favor of like race swaps just for no reason, right? But
Same.
if you can get Will Smith to play a character like Deadshot, bro, like you do that, you know?
Assembled with Ben Affleck's Batman.
Yeah, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Like, come on now. That's just
It's
like
Deadshot, bro. Like, no disrespect. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. And I'm not even that guy. Y'all already know, but stuff like that, I think it's a no-brainer, bro.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm very, you know, invested in the bigger picture and all the stories, you know, tied beyond.
Wait, real quick, Josh, because this is even important. I'll even do you one bigger, right? I have always preferred John Stewart's Green Lantern, right? But I've always said, if you can get fucking Tom Cruise, then make him Hal Jordan. Like, I don't care, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, I would rather, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, have fucking Tom Cruise be Hal Jordan, bro. That'd be, I mean, yeah, bro. I don't understand. I don't understand, Josh.
We could have had it all.
I'm even confusing myself now, bro. It's like, this don't even make any sense, dude.
Christopher McQuarrie was trying to get it for us, right? With Man of Steel 2. That's what I heard. That they were trying to put.
Yeah, bro.
After the amazing chemistry with Tom Cruise and Henry Cavill on Mission Impossible Fallout, which is one of the best.
Come on, man.
One of the best of the franchise. So why not reteam?
Imagine turning down Tom Cruise as Green Lantern to eventually have Nathan Fillion bruh, no disrespect to Nathan Fillion, dog, but imagine
Sophie's choice, right? But hey, it's okay. We know what's iconic. We know those storyboards. We know why Will Smith was cast, right? Once you see those storyboards, it kind of makes sense. Why you have, because I heard some people like, why did you do Suicide Squad right after BVS? I think it was perfect, in my opinion. I don't know how you feel, Sky, but I think like BVS helped that movie become a blockbuster hit that WB was not even expecting. From what I understand, they were expecting like 500 max. And it went 200 mil over that.
Wait, which one were they expecting 500 million for?
Suicide Squad, originally.
And ended up hitting like 7 something, right?
Yes, sir.
Come on, man.
Overperformed.
Come on, bro. And it won an Oscar, right?
It's an Oscar-winning movie.
And it's an Oscar-winning movie. And it was like so much merchandise sold.
To this day, Scott, I saw
to this day, that is still the most popular Harley Quinn incarnation.
I saw him
100%
on San Diego for sure.
Crazy.
Don't make no sense.
Bro, what is going on, bro? Like this dude, all that shit because they couldn't. Because look, as soon as you open that Cavill door, Josh, we know what follows. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they was like,
can't
we
do
can't do it.
Can't
do it. And I don't want to hear that they was broke, man. They could have made that move, bro. They just spent $460 something million on Superman. I don't want to hear they didn't have the money, dog. I don't want to hear they didn't have the money, dog. What are we talking about?
And they did it at the expense of like slave labor for the lead actors, from what I understand. Like if you saw those paydays, those actors got nothing.
What are we doing, bro?
It's all a joke.
It's all just a joke. It's a big joke.
It's a big joke,
right?
But yeah, I mean, it was really galvanizing, honestly, for me, you know, because I know we're focused on correlating how released the Snyder Cut went with this movement, right? And obviously it's not been the same kind of galvanizing push. It's been a lot of start and stops, right? But for me, like I said, I'm very, very confident that one way or another, this movie will come out. Probably not anytime soon. And I don't think it's wise to beg that company for it, you know? So I think this hashtag in particular is a more wiser, you know, course of action, because it blew, from my opinion, or what I remember, Sky, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if you know or anybody in the chat, but out of all the DCEU movies that went to Netflix after this movement got the ball rolling, I'm pretty sure Suicide Squad 2016 did the best as far as numbers and charting.
If I'm not mistaken, yes.
I believe it got as high as number 4 worldwide, from what I don't know if it got to the top 3, but top 4 is pretty amazing for a movie that at that time was what, 7-8 years old,
something like that, man. Crazy, dude. Man, yeah. So look, I'm glad that Will Smith came out and said something. You know, I think that this can definitely have an impact, and you know, it can galvanize some more conversations. And look, it needs to be over there on Netflix too. You know what I mean? And look, as long as there are people that are involved and of note that are still galvanized and still feeding the people, you know, then hey, that's all that I need, bro.
100% agreed.
You just can't be no waffling, man. Can't be no more waffling, dog.
I know. It's I think the wife might be more invested than the actual director.
He was like, "What are you asking about, Josh?" Yeah.
What's up, Batman?
Right. He said, "I like Will Smith's last song. Hey, that song over the Nokia beat is actually pretty dope, but over the regular beat is ridiculous. It's actually better than Nokia over the Nokia beat. Crazy, but yeah. So, he said, I was being for real. I missed it. he said, no. What were you asking about?
Oh, about how high the Suicide Squad 2016 charted. Is that what I was saying?
Yeah.
So I think it was number 4 worldwide, and it got the highest because I think Black Adam did the second best, and I think that was 5 or 6, top 5 or 6 worldwide.
Yeah.
So, new Will Smith song. Right. Hey, and he's back on stage, so shout out to Will, Big Willie style. That
no, no, bro, you can literally just swap it and not even speed it up with the Nokia beat from Drake, and it's like it goes perfectly. It goes perfectly, bro. Crazy, but yeah, I don't know what happened. So, hey, it's almost still there, but it's just a little bit off, right? What's going on, Curly Ray? We're working on episode 4 of that Rebel Moon Bloodline walkthrough, which is fire, by the way.
Yes, that game.
Shout out to the Curly Ray, bro.
Putting in work, right? The
Yeah,
boys.
man. Shout out to Rebel Moon Theory, bro.
Shout out. Been putting in mad work. Much respect, Curly
Yeah.
Ray. On Theory.
We gotta get him back on the platform, bro.
Yes, that was a
He
fire.
said domestic is the word of the week. Nah, man. But look, let's go ahead and let's get to what y'all came for, yo. Because Josh, it came out, bro.
Who would have thought?
Right? Hey, it came out.
You said
I have not listened to this word right at all. I literally just pressed play just to make sure that we was gonna be able to hear it, and then I stopped it. Right? And then so look, Josh, one, you've heard this, right?
I did listen to it, so I've been based on Infiltration Part 1, which had massive views, massive reactions, some justified, some not at all, but
Right?
we're the bad guys, Sky, I
We're
guess.
the bad guys, yo. Hey, that's why I got on my Black Adam shirt, bro. I feel like I'm straight out of Conduct, bro.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
Villains right here.
I must return to Conduct. Right. If anybody played Injustice 2, they know what that's about.
Oh, yeah.
Every single time that Black Adam was on screen, he was talking about, bro, I got to get back to Conduct. Like, he's like, that's all he gave a shit about was getting back to Conduct, bro. That was it.
Team
You know what I
Regime,
mean?
Team Regime, like Superman, Black Adam, Wonder Woman, like it's over. Like
Yeah, bro.
it's them.
It's over, dog. But so yeah, they posted this, Josh, and hey, apparently it's the whole thing, right?
It is the whole thing. I don't know if you want to listen to the whole thing. I do recommend at least the beginning.
No, I'm talking about of our interaction. It is the
Yes.
whole is the whole thing is there, right?
The
So
whole thing.
we gonna see if we telling the truth, right?
Because look, we have to mention, right? There's been a lot of talk about. I don't know if you remember this guy, but we were on speaking of Black Adam, we were on a stream together, right? When people were trying to go in on DJ Dwayne The Rock Johnson, claiming, oh, he was booed at Comic-Con. Oh, people don't like Dwayne Johnson. I told you back then, Sky, on that stream, these narratives that are made up by all these people who are not fucking in Hall H is very, very blatantly telling about the agenda at hand to badmouth and take over a narrative, right? Why is it happening again, Sky?
Look, you want to know something funny? I actually spoke to somebody that was with us, that was there for that, and said that was one of the dopest moments of Comic-Con that year.
Black Adam coming out.
She literally said that. She literally said, yo, that's so crazy that you talked about that, because I just remembered that I had that conversation, and she was like, yeah, he had the whole suit on, and it was like the thunder and lightning, and I was like,
Not only that, their family talked specifically about Zack Snyder to you. Remember when I told you to come up with?
Yes.
And one of they were talking about all the greatest Hall H moments they were a part of. Zack Snyder pulling up in Batfleck's Batmobile, handing out T-shirts to the crowd,
throwing T-shirts. Yep, literally.
Highlights,
right?
Like,
that is crazy.
My first Comic-Con, seeing Zack Snyder's Justice League assembled on stage, right alongside Suicide Squad 2016 cast, which was massive. Can you
imagine if like we'd have been in the front row for that, John?
Bro.
Oh my god, I would have freaked out.
I see. That's why Sky, like, you know, they don't. I try to chase that first Comic-Con every year, and you know they're all fun. But
hey, bro, it's gonna be one in the future, dog.
Yes, there will.
Right? I think it's gonna be one in the future, bro.
Comic-Con needs it. Otherwise,
that's gonna be Hey, I think he gonna have to come back, bro.
They
You
need
know what I
it.
mean? I think he gonna have, bro. The ecosystem needs Zack Snyder so much, bro. We can sit here and we can run from this shit as much as we want to run from it, bro. But the ecosystem at large, could you imagine if Zack Snyder just really stopped making movies and all of his fans stopped making content and stopped posting about shit? Oh my God, bro. Half of this shit would come to a standstill. Josh?
Zach is like, you need me.
You need people. You need people like me so you can point your finger and say, look, that's the bad guy. Crazy, bro. Wait, hold on 1 second, Josh. Hold on to the reins. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab me some more water.
Let's catch up with the chat that we have here. Let's see. We got Mama Bear Doll in the chat. Good to see you, Mama Bear, as always. Let's see. We got another one in the building. I didn't like the new Superman movie, or well, it was just mid. Didn't really care for it. See tons of marketing everywhere, but I'm gonna just ignore it, to be honest. I mean, it's propaganda at this point, 100% in my personal opinion. But man, the chat is jumping. Y'all are filing in. What's up, Qatar? What's up, Bat Dan? Michael, Alan Beck. I'm here late. Let's see what Alan says. I'm here late because I was visiting my mom and about to be driving. Hello, everyone. Safe travels to you. Hope everything was good with your mom. But, oh, we got Matt G in the building. Welcome back to the Skywalker Entertainment Network channel. Good to see you, Matt G. He is the one that took that fire picture of the Rebels that was circulating on the anniversary of Rebel Moon Director's Cuts. And shout out to everybody who made that an amazing trending event. Shout out to the Curly Ray, Rebel Moon Theory himself. That was a lot of great engagement from the Rebels. We really love to see that. Audio Man, let's see, says, so you think we need a Comcast to buy out before we get the haircut? I mean, right now, me personally, like going back to the haircut, I don't think tagging WBD in the co-head of a certain studio that did
all right, I'm back. Ooh, what are we talking about?
Oh, I was just talking about the question was, so you think we need a Comcast buyout before we get the haircut?
Oh, okay.
I was like, well, I mean, I don't think WB is going to do it, so obviously not. I'm not holding my breath right now. But another company, maybe. So that's why I think.
Yeah, I mean, look, yo, I'm thinking third party, man. I'm not putting any more faith in any more regime changes, bro. We went through 3 regimes already. Right? And they've all refused to do the one thing that we've all known would make them money. And so at this point, I'd rather go with somebody who we know is interested. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a like who like me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna be out there continuously trying to go for the girl that keep leaving me on red.
Forbes articles.
You know what I'm saying? All I'm doing is just boosting her ego more.
Right. Buttering her up. I mean, I'm gonna go where the Forbes article points is, you know, best possible option. That's just smart.
Exactly. Right. Bad Dan with the member chat for 19 months saying, come on, Netflix. WBD is broke. Superman didn't do well. They need money. Make the offer for ZSJL 2 and 3 and the haircut. Present an offer. The WBD will not allow Zaslav to refuse. Come on, Netflix. Chop, chop. Yo, look, I think that negotiations is already underway, you dig? But, you know, hey, man, appreciate the super chat. Let me give you this drop.
What are they doing here? They're selling, Mortimer.
Well, that's ridiculous. Unless that crop report... God help us! I told you we shouldn't have committed everything, you asshole!
I gotta get Wilson and tell him to sell!
Wilson, where are you going?
Oh, you idiot! Get back in there at once and sell! Sell!
But I didn't...
Yeah, you dig? But yeah, let's go ahead and let's get to this interview, man, because this is the or this podcast. So we're gonna at least check out the beginning of this and all of what
It's controversial.
all of what went down, right, with the infiltration. Because if this is live from the crime scene, right?
Right.
This is live from the crime scene.
This is
and I guess we're gonna hear from a Snyder cultist, you know what I'm saying? Who is like unrelenting, you know, and just Zach or nothing, right? That's exactly what we're gonna hear, I'm sure, bro.
Zach onlys. That's
Yep.
That's what
you know, facts, bro. We got the homie CY with a $20 super chat saying the dispute is almost over. How much longer are you thinking? Weeks, months, or years? Well, the dispute almost being over is probably a little bit sooner than you think. I think y'all about to see what that's gonna mean very soon. You know what I'm saying? I think you guys are about to see what the dispute is almost over means very, very, very soon. You dig? So let me go ahead and hit you with this drop, bro. We appreciate the love. You dig?
Hold on, Dre. You ain't gonna say nothing else before, we continue the party?
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just need a moment of silence for this. I see dead people.
Mustard on a beat, how deep, bro. Any rap nigga, he a freak, though. Man down, call an ambulance, tell him breathe, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like, what's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many op really got? Mean it's too many options. Finish pass on his body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogie man, I'm the one that up the score with him. Walking down, whole time I know he got some pulling him, extra shit, bully throwing him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hammy down. And party at the party playing with his notes now. And Papa got a real taste, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified predator. God, fuck him up. I'ma do my stuff. Why you calling like a bitch, ain't you? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably they not like us. 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 They not like us.
Yeah. Hey, man, we about to get to it. So this is it, man. The Hall H interviews at San Diego Comic-Con 2025 from Crazy for Comic-Con. You dig? This dropped it's 2 days ago, right? And we about to get to it, yo, because we said that we was gonna be part of this interview, and we'll see, we'll see how close it is to what we said happened.
I mean, this is the bad guy's villain plot being like,
being bruh. This is us further revealing our nefarious plans, bro. The whole time, right? Like our dastardly idea, our dastardly deeds, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is us in the middle of the nefarious behavior, bro. That was clearly illegal, right? We were waiting in line, you know what I'm saying? Just like everybody else. And we just happened to get interviewed, right? And we was causing, we actually probably got interviewed because we were causing such a ruckus, bro. Right? We were being so disruptive that they interviewed us, because they had to figure out like what led us down the path, right?
We were screened.
And why we were waiting in line like everybody else, and just eating our food,
dinner.
After I just made this trip to go get tacos, you know what I'm saying, right? I go make a trip, a long foot journey. Imagine that, having been gone for 2 hours, getting food, carrying bags. You know what I'm saying? Come back, eat, get interviewed, chill. And then they try to make it seem like, yo, you did something crazy.
Let's listen to the threatening language that's used, and who uses threatening language. How about that?
Hey, and no audio, man. It's Netflix or any third party, but Netflix just makes the most sense. We've always said that. And I know you probably knew we're over here, so let me go ahead and let that be known. It's Netflix or any other third party, but Netflix just makes the most sense. But yes, Josh, obviously, bro, this was craziness. You know what I'm saying? So let's let's go ahead and get to it.
Roll the footage or the tape.
Roll the tape.
Welcome to the Crazy for Comic-Con podcast. My name is Tony B. Kim, aka Crazy for Comic-Con, and joining me tonight is
Trevor, as usual, on our Hall H Friday night.
We've been doing this late night, Friday night Hall H interviews now for I don't know how many, a few years now.
Yeah, 2-3
few years. And the whole purpose of this is to traditionally Comic-Con, one of the biggest nights of the year is the crowds that camp for Hall H in order to get into, check out the incredible Hall H lineup on Saturday. And, some years the lineup is really stacked and there's like people lining up days before Friday night. And then some years it's light and, there's like small lines or no lines. And so we're here tonight to kind of see what tonight was going to hold.
Yeah, and it's been a really interesting day and a really interesting year because it feels like a lot of the A-tier talent has spread out a little more this weekend than is common. A lot of times we see, the real quality stuff stacked up on a Saturday, and so that's what makes Friday night kind of the night to be in Hall H a lot of times. But this year it's a little more spread out than normal.
It is. We had today in Hall H had on Friday had Aliens, Predator, Tron Ares.
Yep, that was a big one.
Yes, which we've seen some of the TikTok footage and that look amazing. But tomorrow for Hall H we have Coyote versus Acme.
Yes, we did.
Animation, the Bad Guys 2, which I actually don't know what Bad Guys 1 is. And then the Paramount presents the Star Trek Universe panel, followed by Project Hail Mary, which is the Ryan Gosling sci-fi film.
Big new feature.
Yep. Warner Brothers brings Peacemaker, a sneak peek.
Which is really, I think, just going to be James Gunn and the Peacemaker. So it'll be interesting to see how much of that is Peacemaker and how much is the rest of the DC universe.
Right. And then Entertainment Weekly has the Bold School panel, which at this time the panelists aren't listed, so I'll be interested to see who shows up for that. Hard to promote and get excited for a panel when you have no idea who's on the panel.
TBA description the night before is
yes, it is, Batman.
Right, and then it's
a podcast.
Saturday Hall H is rounded off with Demon Slayer, the anime series, and then
Kevin Smith returns to close out the traditional Saturday night.
So a really weird lineup because nothing like huge and big.
Weird.
Besides, arguably Star Trek and then a little.
Wait, and that was one of the things that they were stressing to us even before we started the conversation. They spoke about it being a weird year, right? That term "weird" was being used because of the lack of. I mean, look, you can speak to that better than I can because you were the Comic-Con veteran. You know what I'm saying? Why would they be using that term, Josh?
Because it's, I mean, I'll be perfectly honest with you, Sky. Comic-Con post-COVID has not been the same. And it's really taken a lot for the studios to return. They have not all the times gotten their return on investment. Like I know Dungeons and Dragons, which I enjoyed, was at Comic-Con and still kind of didn't really perform where they needed it to. So with the ever-changing DC leadership, right? Of course I'm biased, but my first Comic-Con 2016, right, was essentially post BVS, pre Wonder Woman 2017 and Suicide Squad 2016. That was the DCU, basically. That was, in my opinion, the DCU panel on 2016. Because you had the directors, you had Rick Famuyiwa, you had Patty Jenkins, James Wan, David Ayer, Ben Affleck, like Patty Jenkins. They're all there talking about their movie. And then I'm a big Batgirl fanboy. I think I've mentioned to some people. We saw the lineup. I don't know if you ever heard, Sky, of when post Justice League, it showed the slate, but it was basically Justice League and then the Flash. And I think it turned into Flashpoint, the logo.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Cyborg movie, I think, was next. Then Green Lantern. Then Batgirl. Something else was after that. I don't know. I don't think it was Suicide Squad, but it was something like that. Anyways, never leaked from what I understand. That's something that's never. There are some things that premiere at Comic-Con that don't leak at all, and they're just kind of lost to time. But yeah, this whole podcast was basically that topic about how this is not a big year and how Comic-Con is different and changing, not necessarily for the better. So yeah, that's kind of
man. And you know what's wild too is that as I sit here and I think about it, it's like when you have all of these studios doing things that are anti-fan, like what do you expect? You know, look, you have these moments like that moment with Zach and all the whole Justice League up there, right? And everybody's all hyped. And then you take that away from people.
Mm-hmm. You don't deliver. You lie to the people who wait and camp overnight, Skywalker.
Yeah.
It's all a joke.
You know what I'm saying? You lie to people. You pull the plug. You reboot, right? All of these things. And then they have failed to produce. And then you want to blame it on like the venue. You know? It's like, what the hell? Like, no, man, you guys have been putting forth piss poor effort in terms of giving the fan bases what they want. That's why your movies are flopping.
If it's not a draw at Comic-Con, what do you think it's going to do at theaters?
You know?
There's not demand, basically. That's what they're kind of talking about.
And that's my point, Josh. Like, we can't sit here and act like, see, because look, if it's true for one aspect of it, then it has to be true for everybody, right? Like I always kind of live by this mantra, right? If there's anybody that has started off worse than you have in any type of circumstance, and if they are at the same level or better because they made better choices, then it's your fault. You know what I'm saying? Like it's on you.
Yeah.
Right. So with that being said, if you were to have ZSJL2 and 3 being discussed at Comic-Con this year, Josh, do you think that line for Hall H appears that way? Probably not, right?
You're gonna have
probably not
just as much a demand as the George Lucas panel, if not more.
Exactly, bro. Right? So it's silly, man. It's silly, bro. They don't give the fans what they want time and time over again, and then they want to blame the venues
and then gaslight us that
and then gaslight.
This is better. No, it's not.
Right?
No, it's not.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Right? Hey, man, this is crazy, bro. But hey, at least that they're starting off admitting it. Let's get back to it.
They said it
a little bit with Peacemaker.
Yeah.
But so, it's really hard. We don't know right now what's happening. We're right kind of outside the perimeter of the Hall H lines, and we don't know if there's going to be 20 people, 2,000 people.
Right.
Like what's going to be out here? Do you have any predictions on what we're going to see?
Yeah,
they were
I'm
like
really
on
curious.
the
It feels
island.
like it's going to be light. Now, I haven't been behind the convention center at all yet.
Wait, real quick, Josh. Did they interview anybody else?
They do. They interviewed one
all right,
person
good,
right before us, and then another girl right after us.
Okay, all right,
So
good.
3
good,
total.
Good.
This weekend.
Yeah, me
So
neither.
I have no sense for what's back there. But if it was me planning for this, it feels like it would be a light crowd potentially. There'll be some Peacemaker fans, there'll be some Star Trek fans that are just really diehards and want to make sure they're in the room.
Yeah.
But given that morning agenda that you just laid out for us, feels like not a lot of strong competition from those fans to the morning fans.
I don't know. The Coyote versus Acme, that random or the rabid fan base might have been waiting year round to come join and camp out all night. I don't know. The bad guys too. Do you know what does the bad guys want?
It's an animation of some kind. I've seen some posters, but I don't know anything about the story, the characters.
Isn't it crazy how
Never heard of
So it
it.
doesn't seem
Coyote
like it's
versus
gonna be for those
Acme
first two panels,
has
anyone that's
been
gonna
able
camp out
to
for that, which
find a
means that
home,
this-
but has
whoever's out
had
here,
much less traction than
majority of them
anything
see
Jack
something
Snyder related.
You could-
Crazy
or big DC fans.
how that works, right?
And there's probably
Wow.
a third contingent, which is just Hall H diehards.
Yeah,
There's
right,
a point
yeah,
of
yeah.
pride.
Who
They just
produced
want to
it,
be in the
so,
room,
for sure.
and that's what they're here.
Mm.
Yeah, because Ryan Gosling, while he brings he has a big fan base.
The people should
It's a
Google
new
it.
property, and not a lot of people know anything about it. So it does feel like from the early animation panels to Star Trek to Ryan Gosling, that's going to be some pretty distinct.
Yes, that's a content jump.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. So a lot of people are going to be clearing. I mean, after Star Trek, I feel like a lot of people are going to clear out, right?
Or is anybody actually showing up to see Coyote versus Acme? And really, it's just
Yeah.
the whole
Yep.
day is going to be waiting for the afternoon,
Yeah.
and there's going to be very few
One
people
of the best.
in those first couple. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, Peacemaker has some charm to it, but it's hard to imagine it filling a room. So, the big question is, do you think?
Yo, what? What?
Got him.
What? Did he just say it's hard to imagine Peacemaker filling a room? Bro. Oh my God, dog. What are we doing, Josh? What was all of this shit for, bro?
It's a joke.
Damn.
Told you
Where's
you wouldn't
my
hear the whole
drop,
thing.
bro? Where's my drop, bro? Hold on. Let me.
I don't know.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, Peacemaker has some charm to it, but it's hard to imagine it filling a room. So, I think the biggest question is, do you think tomorrow morning? What in the world is squeaking back there? Oh, it's a
It's one of the cabbies.
yeah,
Oh my God, bro. It's hard to imagine that. Hey, I think Zack Snyder could fill a room, bro. That shit would have been fucking sold out immediately, bro. Immediately, bro. What are we talking about, bro?
The diehards told you they go to Comic-Con every
dog.
year. Zach was the highlight. So
Immediately. Bro, they're running from the truth. This shit is so crazy, bro.
The coat.
It is so crazy.
The cape.
And I got a stream coming tomorrow, bro. Oh my god. Anyway, man, I don't even. This is crazy, man.
He
said
do
it's hard to imagine Peacemaker filling a room. Damn. He said, man, damn. That shit can't fill the Staples Center, dog. That shit can't fill no fucking Comic-Con. What are you talking about? 6,500 people. What you mean? Crazy.
That's Slade. Look at that Slade Sky. Tell me you don't do that. Come on now.
Crazy, bro. Crazy, bro.
Receipts.
Nah, man.
This whole podcast is receipts, guy.
This whole thing is receipts. That motherfucker said it's hard to imagine that filling a room. That's wild work. But he's right.
He's telling the truth. That's the problem. That's
why nobody clapped, bro. For fucking Superman like that, man.
It was forced because of John Cena.
It was forced, bro.
And people watching. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What's his name liked it either. I think he was like nervous for all the attention. I don't know if he's nervous for some reason, but maybe he knows it's not tracking like it should.
Crazy, man. Let's get back to it.
Is anybody actually showing up to see Coyote versus Acme? And really, it's just the whole day is going to be waiting for the afternoon, and there's going to be very few people that are interested in those first couple. I don't know.
Right? Yeah, and I mean, Peacemaker has some charm to it, but it's hard to imagine it filling a room. So, I think the biggest question is: do you think like tomorrow morning? What in the world is squeaking back there? What is that? Oh, it's a.
It's one of the cabbies.
Yeah, cabbies.
The
Yeah,
rickshaw cabbies.
It's super annoying. Can you see we're podcasting here? Okay. Do you think that tomorrow morning, regardless of whatever happens tonight, that we'll be able to just walk in to see?
Well, for those who have listened these last couple of years, both Tony and I have been surprised at the wristband availability late into the evening. So I do think there's a very strong chance that tomorrow morning there's walk-in space.
Yeah, the past couple of years there has been, even though there's been. And then last night, even though the Aliens, Predator, and Tron panel was occurring today, there were campers last night, but then people could just walk in this morning.
Yeah, there was walk-in space this morning.
So it just seems like that's just from experience that people will be able to walk in. So it'd be interesting to chat with a few folks tonight and see why they're camping out and kind of get into their mindset.
For sure.
Yeah,
so James Gunn is not a draw, Josh?
All right. All right. So here we are.
So now they're trying to figure out why. If you're not here for James Gunn,
perimeter and where are we going in? This way.
You're not here for James Gunn. What you here for?
Thank you. So apparently we need our ID, so we had to go back and get our IDs to match our badges. I feel like the first time we've done that.
Oh, infiltrated, but we infiltrated.
Wait, hold up. Yes, we had to be identified. We had that proper identification on at all time. We were scanning RFID fucking badges,
metal detectors,
doing all metal detectors, bro, the whole nine. But I infiltrated, right? I made it through all that, bro.
But that is like we're telling the truth because we went through all that. In my opinion, that's kind of
exactly,
like
bro. I was. Bro, crazy, man. All right.
Sneak.
He said it's also because studios are skipping Comic-Con. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. They don't want to spend the money, and because it's like this is some purely fan-driven shit, and they're like, "Yo, we can do it virtually and do it the same," and it's just not the same, bro. It's just not.
And they didn't have enough money to throw at. They should have done a Superman panel. It was such a success, but they didn't have money for that. So we'll send John Cena.
Yeah, man. And that shit wasn't gonna do nothing to the box office anyway, bro.
Nope. They knew
it. But let's get back. You know.
All right, we're going through metal detectors.
Right?
Thank you.
As they're talking about us, we're going through metal
after doing that,
detectors.
we got the wristbands.
Yep, we got B wristbands. So it's presently it is.
Yeah, I had A wristbands though. You know what I mean?
Hey.
You know what I mean?
So we are on the very
the tent.
we're in the very back corner right at the corner of the tents, and as I look out, I don't see anybody.
If I peer underneath, I can see
Way up in the first few
four
sheets.
shoots. There are 4 tents over. I think I see people.
So that, and usually all the
surprised
tents
that
would
we
be
got B?
full.
I feel like
Okay,
I
usually.
thought we'd be A, right?
Really?
Yeah.
No, I thought wristbands we'd be C, but that everybody might have gone.
No. Like standing. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
At this time of night, I mean, normally,
I
like
thought
previous years, we'd be at the very back if there were wristbands left at all.
Right.
Right.
But I still thought it was going to be A. But okay, a lot of people probably grabbed theirs and ran.
Yeah.
But
No, A is at the front.
I know. I'm just
Oh,
saying that
Jesus,
I thought
there
we
were that
Jason
few people
Bourne.
lined up.
Yeah.
Jesus
I thought-
Christ,
I
that's
thought-
Jason
I-
Bourne.
Okay, so
This
we're
guy.
Yeah.
Because there's people here that are trying to sleep.
So let's try to work our way to try to get to the
Yeah,
front.
bro, the Pink
if we can,
Panther.
and if it's not too intrusive, we're gonna try. And so
You like that Robin clip I
I
showed?
guess
I
so.
sent me Superman.
Oh,
Robin?
bro, that was dope. I was actually gonna figure out a way to play that,
okay,
but I was
so
like, man,
we're in
ain't no
the
way we
reshoot.
can get that.
You
we're
gotta
on.
be
guessing
careful.
there's maybe 75, 80 people
80
Yeah,
people.
if that.
camping.
That's it.
80 people.
It's crazy.
Essentially one shoot's worth, very spread out, with a tiny tail.
Yeah. And so we're gonna see if
Dave is here.
Dave, the faithful Hall H,
Green Lantern.
the Green Lantern of Hall H, we're gonna see.
I think that's him.
Yeah.
But he might be asleep.
So they interviewed one guy before us.
It's interesting.
Really short.
So normally the Green
Inspector
Lantern, Dave, the
Clouseau.
Green Lantern of Hall H.
Every year we've done this, he's been the leader of the Hall H9, and he's lined up well in advance.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like that.
Oh, it's shocking.
So I know who they're
Times have
talking
changed.
about.
Times have changed. It's a
All
new era.
Green
Let's
Lantern.
see if we're
It's a new era, yeah.
three people to ask.
It is a new era. It's a new, hey.
I do a podcast, and every year we always interview like people. Not you. All right.
Damn.
You might-
It's-
Can you imagine if we'd have just said, nah, we're
every year
good?
we do podcasts of the people at Hall H.
We wouldn't
Side
have
by
receipts.
side.
I mean, we'd
ask
still have
people
receipts,
about
actually.
Hall H and what you plan on doing.
This is a big receipt.
Excited about stuff.
Star Trek is
Well,
tomorrow.
hold on. So here we are. Dave, the Green Lantern of Hall H, does not seem to be here. There is a gentleman. I should wake him up for this, but we're talking to person number 2 that's in Hall H. Tell me, what's your name and how many Comic Cons have you been to?
I've been to 15 Comic Cons consecutively in a row. So I've had lucky to have good friends and teamwork help us all get in every year, and we work as a team in the line.
And what's your name?
David Craven.
Okay. And so how many people have been in your Hall H like group?
We have about 25, 26 people in our group.
So, before we spoke with you, we just kind of talked about how it's been a weird year for Hall H. The big Marvel.
In a weird year, you know.
You already kind of mentioned I assume Star Trek is kind of what you're most excited about seeing.
Yes, tomorrow. What are you hoping to see out of Star Trek tomorrow? Maybe some hints about the next season coming up and some exciting things to get excited about to see.
Or like Strange New Worlds, basically. Just out of curiosity, they've announced that Starfleet Academy is going to also be featured in this. Yeah, I was just wondering, what's your interest level for something like that?
Yes, I'm gonna watch it and see how it rubs me. If it rubs me right, I'll keep watching it. What is your Star Trek passion? Like, where did you start with Star Trek? Kind of, what is your favorite as you look back?
I appreciated the panel. I don't know how you felt about this guy.
Star Trek, yes. Star Trek was dope, man.
We got to see a whole episode.
Bro, I had a great time.
That's where I started.
At Hall H, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's why it was so
we
weird.
got in,
how all this shit got perceived.
What time did you
Josh?
go to this
I had
line?
such a
What
great
did you have to
time
do
at
to get to this
Comic-Con,
line?
bro.
Because you're number.
We were
2
just
right now.
celebrating, and people didn't like that we celebrated. That's all. The bad guys got in and celebrated.
Be in line when you're not in Hall H. You got to be in line for Hall H when you're not in Hall H. So I started this line last night.
Wow.
And then I went, and then we were relieved to rotate teams out, and I went into Hall H and watched the events of today.
Yeah.
And now that's over,
Takes a lot of coordination, a lot of work.
We saw on TikTok
Teamwork.
the Tron
But it's
Ares
fans coming
at least
together, Sky,
some of
right?
the intro.
We met a lot
panel,
of
and they would
people who
hold
were
laser lights
genuine
and all that
fans.
stuff. So did you get a chance to see the Tron Ares panel?
I Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah, was it good? Cool.
And I really loved the way they did the laser show and crisscross the.
Speaking of Tron
area
Aries,
of the room,
I
all
went to the
across
Spectrum
hall
the other
from
day,
front to
and they
back.
had a light cycle there.
When you actually lined
No
up, was
way.
it after Hall H was closed for the day?
Yeah, that was
or were
yesterday.
there people before Hall H was closed
Take a
yesterday
picture?
already lining up from your group for today?
I'll upload it.
Already.
Hold on one second.
For today's Hall H line? We will. So there was the Friday line.
Yep.
Okay. And then they moved the Friday line from the form, they call it the next day line area, and they move it to the shoot. And as soon as that line moves, there are
I like
people
Chris Pine. in
hovering
this
around,
films too.
getting ready to make the Saturday line. And they'll form up and start grouping up, and then somebody will say,
And
"There's
Paul
no line
West,
yet," and they'll
his
disperse
name
them.
on the
But
show.
they'll
He's
still
doing
like only go so far. Then they start casually grouping back together again, and then somebody will come back and say, "We said there was no line yet," and they'll spread them out again. But then eventually the guy with the next day line sign will come up, and then they're the same guys that were there the first time, back together again for the line. Sure. So that was around
Paramount and
that was around
Skydance.
9 o'clock
What?
last night. So we're looking at 26 hours.
Another
ago
merger?
at this point. Wow, that's amazing.
And Hall H didn't become the infamous Hall H until about maybe 2010ish or so and on. So are you saying for all these years, for the past 15 years, have you been doing Hall H like this?
Yes. I've not. I went to Ballroom 20 in the COVID when nothing was happening. In the COVID time, I went to Ballroom 20, and we watched some FX cartoons, Archer.
Yeah.
So anyway, but
right.
but all the other times, Hall H is the place to be, especially like you said, the Marvel was those big years with Marvel. Yeah, big years. Needless to say, so after 15 years of Comic-Con, Hall H, this is why you're coming to the show. Yes. Amazing.
So after Star Trek, there's like Hail Mary and the Peacemaker. Are you staying for all that, or you leave bounce after Star Trek?
Oh, I'm staying. I usually stay the whole time in Hall H.
Okay. Wow.
Up until
Kevin Smith. Are you staying?
Kevin Smith. It's always the highlight.
It's just the way it is.
I miss him.
right. So big news this year is George Lucas's first time at Comic-Con is tomorrow. Is your group going to be interested in line up for George tomorrow? I'm going to go try to see George.
I was front row.
So you spend your whole week here in Hall H Lang.
Yeah, amazing.
All right. Well, not the Green Lantern day we thought we would expect. We got a different day.
Yep.
All right, we're coming up. The
thanks so
bad
much, Jay,
guys.
for speaking with us, and we hope that you have an awesome.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
We're about to be up right now. 16.
All right, so again, kind of a weird year. We normally when we do this, we're having to we talk to our first person at the beginning of section A, and then we snake all around. We find someone in section B, but we moved down about 20. 20. It's crazy. So tell me, introduce yourself and tell us how many Comic Cons you've been to.
My name is Joshua Herrera, and this is, I think I've been coming to every Comic Con since 2016, so almost 10 years.
Okay, cool.
Yep, my name's Sky, and it's actually my first time at Comic Con ever. Actually, hold on. Let me slow this down now, because we didn't got to the good part. You know what I mean? We didn't got to the good part, but let's get to it, y'all.
Smash the like, everyone.
Right? Yeah, y'all go ahead and smash that like button. You dig? We are at 51 likes. Oh man, let me go ahead and play the drop for y'all, because it's time to get to the get down. You dig? I just wanted to let everything play through. I didn't want to be accused of clipping nothing out. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, y'all clipped out where they really went in on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Nah. You know what I mean?
Uncut, uncensored.
Right? Uncut, uncensored. But let me get y'all this drop.
You still owe the Great One 50,000 more worlds. He will hear your plea when you pay your debt.
All right. Let's get to it.
So tell me, introduce yourself and tell us how many Comic Cons you've been to.
My name is Joshua Herrera, and this is, I think I've been coming to every Comic Con since 2016, so almost 10 years.
Okay, cool.
Great. And how about you?
Yep, my name's Sky, and it's actually my first time at Comic Con ever. So I'm the new booty here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, then this is really gonna be interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, very weird year, and so this is not typically. I'm sure someone's already told you that already. So, yeah. So, have you always been full time doing Hall H like this?
Yeah, my first year actually, I did overnight camping. I didn't know how to like do it, effectively and efficiently. I just kind of read some stuff, read the policies that I thought, but with the craze and like the programming and like this being the biggest pop culture event, for the industry, I realized, oh no, the lines start a day in advance, so I need to get more efficient at it.
So have you been working with a group over the last day or two? Okay. How many people roughly are you working with?
We actually are. It's a weird year, like you said. So it's a lot of new people that have joined. We have some old
Newbies.
players. Eric is one of our newbies.
All right,
we're showing him the ropes.
Inducted.
Yes, being inducted, and you just kind of like show how you can be efficient in enjoying the most of your Comic-Con experience while also networking and having community, making new friends.
Yeah, cool. And then, but this isn't the first night you're doing camp. Have you been doing the nights prior to this?
I didn't camp. I camped yesterday.
Okay.
But and then I'll be at George Lucas tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Are trying to.
Yeah. I'm really curious what the lineup will be for that.
Yeah,
like how many people will.
More crazy than today.
That's one.
So we just got out here. So were you surprised with like we got B wristbands just walking up? Were you surprised with like how many people? Because the big thing is before weeks out, you're like with your group, you're like, okay, like how early do we need to get there? How many people? Like what's the strategy? So when you got out there, way out on the backside, were you surprised by how many people were there? Like was it less than you thought or more than you thought?
Honestly, it was less than I thought. Yeah, I would say that. Well, with Marvel not coming that year, that's a big draw.
Yeah.
So it does make sense, but I was still guessing a little bit more people. But I think that trek to the island kind of dissuades some people.
Yeah,
so Eric had a hard time finding it, so he almost did not make the wristband cut off. So it's definitely
it's insane out there, man. Especially at night. So
Just in time, though. Just in time.
What were your expectations like being first year, you're doing Hall H, you're doing it with a big group? Like, what were you expecting?
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm a veteran, ex-combat veteran, so all this is sleeping outside and camping out. It's nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? I've just been working with him and been part of his group, and he's made everything super easy in terms of letting us know where we had to be and what time and what was going to be expected of us. So yeah, I'm just ready and been having a great time.
Yeah, the cool thing about Comic-Con that makes it different than all the cons is that there's like such a sense of community. Everyone wants to help everyone out. There's like you kind of create.
We were working with
groups
Peacemaker
others,
fans,
and
weren't we,
you
Scott?
help each other and work together. And
We united, put our differences aside,
Crazy.
conquer Hall H.
Exactly.
That's the irony.
He's a seasoned veteran. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're an actual veteran, though.
Yeah, Comic-Con.
You're like the veteran that counts.
So the $1 million question, of course, is you're sleeping outside. What are you sleeping for? What are you hoping to see tomorrow? The schedule's out. What are you lined up for? The primary thing.
So,
In this moment, I knew.
I'm a huge fan, but just because a lot of people in our group are excited for Demon Slayer. So I really just want to see. I actually enjoy being a part of this event because even though sometimes there's panels in between the stuff that I'm not particularly interested in, the people that I have met, friends, their passion kind of like converts me into the fandoms of things. So I know the Demon Slayer is going to be a big one.
I love that panel.
Well,
too.
as I think the Star Trek panel, a lot of people in my group are excited
Love the
about.
Star Trek.
But you're not particularly passionate about either one of those two.
No, I was probably mostly. You know what? Now I'm like, what's on the schedule?
This was a test, guy. Because I kind of knew.
Where's he gonna have the right answer?
The bad guys too.
Yep.
Bad guys too. Yes, that's right. That's
Star Trek. Yep. Peacemaker.
Peacemaker.
Yeah. Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Hail Mary. That's the number one thing that people are like getting excited. Hail Mary. I've been hearing a lot of talk about.
How about you, Eric? What are you interested in seeing?
Oh, definitely here for the Kevin Smith panel.
Oh, okay.
Really want to see Kevin Smith.
And you didn't make
I didn't
it.
even get to stay for it.
You didn't even get to stay for that.
No,
You gotta
I'm
go
glad
back.
I didn't.
Next time.
Yeah, that's number one on my list.
I've done that many
He
years.
does it every year.
It's always awesome.
Right.
A lot of people leave after
Zack
because
Snyder
all the big
Cultist
stuff's
right
over,
there.
but it's really entertaining.
Well, and he stopped for a couple years, because there was the J.J. Abrams year when
Oh,
Force
yeah.
Awakens came out.
Yeah.
Everybody got escorted out for the concert.
you hear about
and
that?
Kevin was left to an empty room,
Mhm.
essentially. But it's great
Nobody
to see
stayed
him
for his
back.
panel, so he got
Absolutely. Can't wait.
Little.
Very exciting.
upset.
Is that Zack Snyder on your shirt? Oh, this is gonna.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Josh, what did I say?
We got him.
Happened, bro. Bro, what did I say, dog? Oh my God, man. Yo, I told y'all, here we go. I told you. He said, oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh boy. He said, hold up. Wait a minute. I told y'all, bro.
I'm gonna go
Here
get
we
it.
go.
I'm gonna
This
go get
is
this shirt.
huh?
I'm gonna go
This is
get it real quick.
all right. So I'm telling y'all, yo, this is where shit went sideways. Hey, I told y'all, bro. Y'all acting like we was capping, that we was capping about whatever we was talking about on that stream. I tried to tell y'all, bro. Everything. Is this not coming to pass? Huh? Right? I mean, we're gonna get to it in 1 second, but is it Josh was wearing the shirt 100%. Josh had it on. I'm telling y'all, yo, I was sitting there and I was peeping the whole time we was talking. He was just like looking, and I was like, is he looking at Josh's shirt? And then when he said that, I was like, oh shit. Woo! Right? That's the infamous shirt he had on. Yes, that is it. That is the shirt. That is 1000% the shirt that he had on. Right?
But mind you, my badge was like,
yeah.
like,
Which is why I think he was staring for a little bit, right? Because he couldn't quite make it out. You know what I mean? And he was like, wait a minute. I think right, but yeah.
We got him.
Right. But let's get to it, Joe.
Everybody got escorted out for the concert, and Kevin was left to an empty room, essentially. But it's great to see him back.
Absolutely. Can't wait. It's very exciting.
Is that Zack Snyder on your shirt? Oh, this is gonna get controversial here,
right? Hey,
bro. Like we
I said it.
Right. Wait. I forgot that he even said it's gonna get controversial. Bro, why is the fact that Josh has on a fucking Zack Snyder shirt? Why is that controversy, dog? It's controversy. This is crazy, bro. Oh my god, dog. Whoo.
It's all a joke.
The most powerful man in the world be a figure of controversy. Woo, controversial. Hey, I'm telling you, yo. Hey, but yo, I didn't say it. I didn't say that. He letting y'all know what the fucking time is. You know what I'm saying? He letting y'all know. Like, yo, as soon as it's Zach, it's up, bro. It's up. It don't matter. The conversation is going sideways, bro.
It's compromised.
Bro, the chessboard has been flipped. Oh my god. Let's get back to it because this is dope. Hold on.
So
It's great to see him back.
Absolutely. Can't wait. It's very exciting.
Is that Zack Snyder on your shirt? Oh, this is gonna get controversial here, bro. Like we so I'm gonna put this out here. I don't want to create a rift between us, but you know, but I love the new Superman.
Hey, right? Wait, bro. Hey, Josh. Did I or did I not say that this is exactly what happened, bro? I said he saw your fucking shirt and immediately brought up Superman, bro. Oh my god, bro. Is this not exactly what happened?
Yeah.
I tried to tell him, Josh.
It's almost like you have receipts.
It's almost like I have receipts for everything that fucking happened that night leading up to it, bro. And bro, this is crazy, right? But I told y'all that is exactly what happened.
Yep. Check the tape.
I almost hoped that this wasn't going to come out because I didn't want to get proved right so bad. But damn, damn. Now that it's here,
hey.
Man, can't even whistle. He said, "Why bring us?" Hey, nah, y'all about to see, right? But hey, I'm gonna let this go.
Oh, this is gonna get controversial here, bro. Like
bro.
I told y'all immediately.
I don't want to create a rift between us, but I love the new Superman. And, I've been a lifelong Superman fan, but I
really?
I did not like Man of Steel and the whole Zack Snyder era, and so I'm very curious. What did you think of the new Superman?
Oh, right. Hey, he said the whole Zack era, bro. Toss that shit. Get it out of here, bro. Delete it, bro. Get it out of here, dog. Get it out. The whole damn thing, bro. This is crazy, bro. He said rift already made. He said, I don't want to create a rift and immediately created one, bro.
At the event where all the fandoms are
bro
together.
I was literally sitting here thinking at this point right here, when he started saying this, I was like, bro, God must have put me right here. This is crazy. I cannot believe that I am getting interviewed and I am hearing these words. I was like, I'm about to cook so bad. Right? Like, I literally was like, yo, I cannot wait until the microphone comes to me. Because I was like, I was so like just at peace with the fact that like this is like, yo, I can't believe that this is happening to me right now, bro. There's no way that I'm here getting told by somebody on a Hall 8 that the entire Zack era can get the fuck out of here. All in favor of James Gunn's Superman, bro. I'm like, there's no way this is happening to me right now. But it did.
Blessings, guys.
But it did, bro. Exactly, dog.
You're a Superman.
Blessings.
And you just.
But look, y'all know, man. Y'all know, bro. He said, "So you don't like movies making money, huh?" Right? Oh my God! But let's get to it.
I've been a lifelong Superman fan, but I did not like Man of Steel and the Zack Snyder era.
Get it out of here.
Very curious. What did you think of the new Superman?
What did you think?
Are we gonna fight? Are we gonna fight right now?
I did watch it. I gave it a chance.
Oh wait, first, that was the first mention of fighting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, right? But all right. But wait till it comes back.
I'll be honest. I mean, from the promo material, I was not expecting much going in. So I did find some redeeming qualities. Unfortunately, they were not Superman itself or anything to do with Superman.
Oh,
just in my opinion.
Snap. He said, oh, snap. He said, oh, snap. I already see how this is going to go, but he didn't even know how much worse it was going to get, bro. He really didn't know. Like, he really didn't know. because I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, bro, Josh is about to be way too nice right now, bro.
Like the guys yesterday said, you got to make them warm. You got to butter them up a little bit.
Right, right. You got to butter him up, bro. He said Josh with the diplomatic and sound answer. Thank you, bro. Bruh, and that's why I'm actually glad it happened like this, because when Josh did that, it y'all will see. All right. All right, but let's check this out.
But I will give credit where credit's due. I do think he nailed Guy Gardner.
Oh, yeah.
So I did not think Nathan Fillion would be a good choice. His face is everywhere on the rookie promo. But I do think he really got that character, as goofy and zany as it is. Unfortunately, it's kind of felt like more Gardner movie to me than the Superman movie.
So you didn't care for Corn Sweat and just that version of Superman?
I did not. I do not like. I appreciate the attempts.
I appreciate the attempt.
The story and the timeline and like the context it was put in, the characterizations just didn't make sense to me for what we were told about the universe and the history of what was going on between these characters. But I did like some of the performances. I think Rachel Brosnahan did a great job in what she was given. I did kind of like to see the auxiliary Daily Planet character.
Yo, he said I would have been standing to his left with my fist ball, waiting for him to slip or a signal for. No, bro. Y'all ever seen that Arthur meme, bro, with the ball fist, bro? I was getting so mad, bro, because I was like, bro, I'm like, Josh is just being too kind, and I'm like, I already know what I'm about to do, and I was just hoping that he can hurry up and finish this shit because I'm waiting to go in, bro. Look, I'm just letting you guys know what's in my mind right now. I am so waiting for Josh to be finished talking so that they can ask me that I'm damn near blacking out, bro. I'm blacking out because I'm like, bro, I cannot believe that he's about to ask me this question about fucking Superman, bro. You mean to tell me I get to give my thoughts on a third party that's like not connected to anything? I get to be myself and give an answer, and y'all gonna have to record this shit, and it's gonna go into the zeitgeist. Oh no. But nah, let's get back to it though.
Get something to do. I just felt that they were a little bit more heroic than Superman himself. Honestly,
I'm seething, bro.
I'm taking my earrings off. Man.
Oh,
Here we go, man. Any thought? Did you see Superman?
Yes, I did.
He's the good cop. I'm the bad cop. I really do not like that.
Okay, we're going down.
You understand? But I will say this. I really like Rachel Brosnahan. I think she did a super dope job. Awesome. And I didn't expect that going in, but I think that she did a really, really good job.
Okay.
But that was about all that I liked about that movie.
Lois.
Yeah, I did like Lois. But nah, man, it's all good though, because at the end of the day, I think that not everything has to be for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
that's the great thing about this.
So Trevor and I are diehard DC fans, and so and I don't want to speak. Trevor's not as
right. So look, I ain't mentioned Zack Snyder, gave a diplomatic answer, said, hey, not everything is for everybody, dog. Not everything is for everybody, right? But watch this though.
Down on it as I am, but like, to me, I feel like we came out of like an era, a 10-year era, whatever, which I particularly didn't care for, and now I'm looking forward to the next, 10 years. Trevor, you looking forward to the next 10 years?
I'm looking forward to the next 10 years.
Yeah.
But I also enjoyed
calling for backup. You know what I'm saying? Right?
But actually, he's like, I actually like Zack stuff.
Right?
And he kind of like stuck his foot in his mouth.
Right? Crazy, bro.
Tag team.
Hard. DC
we were having
fans.
a tag team match.
Hey, come get help, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Come help me, bro. Right?
a pretty good chunk of the last 10 years. You know, I like to like things.
So the question now is
I like to
for
like things.
talking to other DC fans. Are
Other
you,
DC
are you now
fans.
like really worried about the next 10 years, or do you feel like
Other?
really like really anxious about that?
I think that the DC fan base has been cracked. I do think that. I think that as a fan base, they're having a little bit of an internal identity crisis. They're trying to do something that is not inherently within the company's like mainstay. It's got comic book history, right, as being like a zany, all ages adventure. But as far as translating that into films and what something that this event is kind of more kind of geared around, I think that the DC stuff has really excelled with the darker, Burton-esque, post-Burton, Nolan, Watchmen. I mean, I'm biased, but I love that movie. That movie, I think, is Zack Snyder. And in my opinion, I know there was
Watchmen.
Yes, yes. The source material. I know that was a big controversy, but that comic book also, it was thought that it couldn't be filmed or couldn't be made, and I thought it was really like magnificently done in my first.
So, what do you think? Are you looking forward to the next 30 years, or are you dreading it?
I think that with what this started off with, it was just a little bit problematic. And then there's like a little bit of uncertainness moving forward with some of like the Clayface stuff and things like that. But in the moment, and I even said this when I was walking out of the theater of the Batman, right?
There you go.
I wasn't the biggest fan of that movie, but when I left the theater, I was excited for the sequel.
Right. So look, I'm even trying to throw him a bone because I see the pivot to the DC fan shit. Right. Like y'all all heard that. Right. Like he immediately, oh yeah, but as a DC fan, as a DC fan, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna give you a layup. You know what I'm saying? The Batman, right? Right. But watch this.
Right. And so I think that delving more into that universe and
but even though it's
stuff
not
like the Penguin,
it's not tied into the other universe.
See, I told y'all. I told you guys.
Yep.
I was like, when I brought up the Batman, he immediately was like, "Oh, but that's not connected to anything." And I was like, "What the fuck?"
I don't care. I don't care.
Oh my god, bro! What?
Let Sky live. That's the new hashtag,
bro.
Let Sky live.
Is this about DC or is it about James Gunn, dog?
Mm-hmm. Cope, cape, cap.
Crazy.
Don't mind, man. DC always been known for the multiversal stuff, and I think that.
But you talking about you a DC fan, bro?
But it's not connected. So lifelong DC fan, Sky. They obviously
you don't know about the multiverse.
They didn't know about Crisis on Infinite Earths, I guess. Not.
Come on, bro. This is wild, man.
Make it make sense.
Crazy, dog. I told y'all when I tried to pivot and give a layup, it was but it ain't connected to nothing.
Hey, but even though it's not,
like what the hell?
I don't care.
But let's get back to it, man.
If we're gonna be able to just have things be, because not everything has to be the same tone, right? Sure. And I think that and it's funny because I was even speaking with my father, and he was like, "Yo, why does DC keep lightening stuff up? Every time that they lighten stuff up, the movies stop coming out." And he's like, "Yo, Batman and Robin, Superman Returns," like, and then I was like, "Hey, man, I don't know, but I do think that there does need to be a little bit of something for everybody, and that is one way that they can differentiate themselves from what Marvel's doing and still be able to service their fan base, be able to make a lot of money."
Oh, wait. Does that sound like a fucking cultist to you, Josh?
That's a cultist guy.
That's a true cultist right there, bruh.
Look, alley-oop didn't say nothing about Zack Snyder. You gave him a bone. Papa Skywalker cooked, right, Mama Bear?
Crazy, bro.
Even gave the penguin some love. Look at you.
Right? Crazy.
Cultist.
Cultist, bro. Fucking snuck in uninvited, dog. And tried to run up on stage.
You
This
were the
shit
one.
is so strange, bro.
You were the one with the Zack Snyder shirt, Sky. It was you, actually. You were the one, or whatever.
This is crazy, bro. I can't believe I sounded so tactful. Right? Like, this is wild. Right? They over here like, oh, nah, Sky over there tripping.
They weren't there, Sky.
Okay, cool. So, the only thing I say is just F both you guys.
Right?
Welcome to Comic-Con.
Welcome to Comic-Con.
No, ultimately, I just want, the next 10 years to be awesome. Whatever, however it looks. It's like, however it looks.
Right. We have, content that makes you forget about what's going on outside.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
That's why we're here. So,
all right.
But we appreciate the conversation.
Yeah.
For the fan.
Yeah. Well, man, I hope that tomorrow is amazing, and hopefully Sunday if you do it, and
yes, I'm excited. I'm locked in.
And Eric, I know that this is your first time, and so I hope that it just blows you away. Meets and exceeds your expectations.
You got acquainted quickly with the first fan following.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, this is blowing my mind that there's 80 people in this one shoot or something. It's crazy, man. Normally, it's just like you're sleeping near Mexico. Like it's like
right?
Who said that?
Yeah, it's
Who said
crazy. So
That was my first year.
yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks for chatting with us.
Yeah,
All right.
have a great night. Get some sleep.
Yeah.
All right. So as we kind of conclude our Hall H interviews, we've slid down near the end of this
Okay.
first shoot. We're
All right, yeah. So
we're like,
look, there we go, man.
There it
Bruh.
is. There it is.
There it is, bro. That's exactly what we said happened, bro. That is exactly what we said happened.
Does that
exactly?
Sound like cultist
Exactly.
to y'all? I think that's, in my personal opinion. Yes, I had a Zack Snyder shirt, but we're just fans, right?
He said, "Bro, is he serious?" And Nessa said, "They meant that shit." Of course, they meant it, because we didn't give them what they needed, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He said he had no rebuttal to it. Hey, bro, come on, man. He said, "You don't say F you guys in a joking manner." He meant that shit. Y'all know he meant it for sure.
That's what they resort to. When we come with logic and research, right? We just are better prepared, and then they resort to just F you guys.
Just F you guys, right?
Yeah.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I do appreciate that podcast because it was very telling, right? It goes on to they interview one more girl, and they, basically just reiterate that this is a very it was underwhelming year, basically.
Yeah.
Lineup.
Hey, and real quick, shout out to Crazy for Comic-Con too. I put the link in the description. I think it should be there. So yeah, y'all go ahead and go and check that out. And you dig?
Shout out to them, because now we see what it was like, right? As fans just trying to live our life, and we weren't even putting it out there, right, Sky? My badge was over my shirt, y'all, and I was we were all laying I had a pallet out, right? Because we were camping, Sky, right? And they were kneeling on it. You were kneeling on it too. We were just kind of chilling. But
yeah, we're just chilling,
sitting Indian style, kind of crunched, right? My badge. So how he saw Zack Snyder, like I was saying, it was probably my badge was over it. I don't know how he saw the face of Zack Snyder, but he did, and you saw him eyeing it.
He said, "Nah, they were serious, but they were fucking around too. Had they been talking shit after walking off, you know they were for real serious. Yeah, but you kind of couldn't hear them because it kind of. I think they stopped recording.
Yeah,
yeah, they actually did because we talked to them for like a little bit after they stopped.
Bit. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, but YouTube and the internet say Sky Josh
intimidated and assaulted them with their comments. Come on now, right?
Hey,
see, Nessa, that's what we do. That's what we do. I'm like, I ain't about to just sit there and let that get off. And I ain't even mentioned Zack Snyder the whole time.
We were very subdued, all things considered, right, Sky? Because we were chilling.
Yeah,
it was
man.
like at this point, it was like,
bro, I was tired, bro. I had just walked for 2 hours getting tacos, bro.
It was
and
like
carrying bags.
We had to be up at like 5 a.m., right? We were camping.
Yeah, bro.
12:30 at night. Just ate some great grub, chilling.
Crazy. But look, before we get out of here, I don't know if you saw what I asked the chat at first, Josh.
Oh yeah.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
All right. Hey, y'all let me know whether or not y'all want the reaction to the rest of that for the rest of that stream from last night. You know what I mean?
Shout out to them guys last night.
He said, yeah, you both sound like real true DC fans, not just guys who really like cartoons and Marvel and pretend to like DC. Thank you. Hey, and shout out to all y'all, man. But yeah, Josh, real quick, bro, what was your thoughts on that stream from last night?
So full disclosure, I did preview it. This was Sky's first time. That was live reaction. I did listen to it, and because I just wanted to make sure it didn't get cut, right, and that it was worth it. Because we did talk about it. You in the first Infiltration Part 1, you said if they do it, I'll react to it, and here we are, right? Yeah. This community is full of people, like-minded people who, you know, talk the talk and walk the walk, boots on the ground, right? We are live from Hall H doing the work, and you did that, right, Sky, for the community. You enjoyed your first Comic-Con as a fan, but you know, based on the reaction, based on this lead up and how we were kind of greeted to your first Comic-Con, that's not normal, right? Like that type of reaction. I mean, I love those guys in the interview, but at the same time, this is an event where you're supposed to be united as fandoms. Why you would single out a particular fandom for wearing their pride, right?
Wait, Josh.
It's kind of like a no-no.
Josh,
it's a no-no.
I had meant the stream from last night.
Oh,
that's what I was talking about. Hey, I thought he was gonna stop pretty like soon, you know what I'm saying? But he said, nah, I gotta do it, bro.
That,
yeah,
so
man.
I didn't finish all of it.
But what should just
those guys are. I need more of them. I think the public demands the return for some lessons. I think that was very enlightening to what we go through, right? The evolution of the anti, the beta, the the ops, right? It is very telling. Reverse engineer was used as the word, and that's what them fellas did effectively. And once you reverse engineer something, you know how it works. You can exploit that, right? So I hope everyone's taking notes. I hope, you know, we need to finish though. We need to finish.
Hold up.
Get the school pad now.
Hold up. The homie Leon even pulled up, bro. The homie Leon just randomly pulled up. Bro, oh my God, bro.
Yeah, I ain't missing this. Oh no.
Because you fellas, you haven't heard the whole thing either, right? Because them other guys.
No, bro.
Nope, I sure haven't.
Bro, Josh, wait, can you kind of speak to, because we listened to a bunch of this the other night, bro. Can you kind of speak to what it was like to just hear this just in general? It was the first time, bro.
I felt so honored to be, getting this free education because people would pay millions, thousands of dollars to get education, and we're getting free by these upstanding, cool cats that are just, a vibe. And I don't see anyone else on the internet giving this type of knowledge and history lessons. So I need more of them. So shout out to them, fellas.
Right. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. We're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this. Like, we're totally doing this thing. Like, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. He said real quick, you guys were giving honest but respectful answers, but it wasn't what they were looking for, and they respond with "F you guys." Danger said, "I need to find out what happened to the boulders from last season." The boulders, bro. Oh my god.
The boulders.
The boulders, bro. He said, "Hold up, there's more." But wait, there's more. Yeah, no, there's absolutely more. Yo, Leon said, "I ain't missing this shit." That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, hell nah.
Man.
I was like, gotta pull up.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro. We're back at it. We're back at it, bro. We're back at it, bro. Hold up. Let me make sure. Okay.
Yeah, but do.
That sounds like you are. I thought that for years. I've honestly thought that for years.
I'm not that type of person. I was bullied a lot when I was in school. Yeah, 100%.
I would never believe that.
I would.
He said, "I would never believe." See this shit? As soon as we get back to the video, bro. As soon as we get back to the video, it's up, bro. Damn, dog. Oh my god. He said, "Yeah, wait, this is crazy, bro." Immediately. Oh my god.
A lot when I was in school. Yeah,
I thought that for years. I've honestly thought that for years.
I'm not that type of person. I was bullied a lot when I was in school. Yeah, 100%.
I would never believe that.
I'm never. No, I'm not that kind of person.
He said, "Release the boulder."
I've clearly made errors. I've clearly made a mistake. Many mistakes that I do owe people an apology for. I am honest to God trying to better myself.
So why not drop that apology right now? You seem ready.
No, I apologize to Dame Pesos. I apologize to Tonkasaw at the failure, to Andy.
What about this stream here?
I apologize for fronting. I didn't flag it earlier. I swear to God on that one. I swear on my life.
Swear,
bro.
I swear. No, I swear on my.
Why would you believe anything coming out of this?
He about to swear. He about to swear to God, his kid, or some boulders. Which one?
Bro, all three, bro.
All of the above.
This is the gift that keeps on giving, bro. This is crazy. Let's get back to this, man.
I swear on my.
And not only do you swear, you're gonna use your influence to try to reverse that.
Well, yeah,
that's my point. You know what?
I am.
Say you didn't do that. By the way, that's hard from the. You know what? Say you didn't do it. Okay.
I didn't do it.
Okay. So you're gonna use your influence to try to.
Yeah, whatever influence. Yeah, whatever I've got, I will email them and I'll.
Dead serious, man.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, Matt. I'm gonna use my influence and my contacts to YouTube to find out if you fucking did. That's what I'm gonna do, motherfucker. That's fine.
You're full of shit.
Damn. That was Keemstar, huh?
As a career, you got.
Of course, that was Keemstar, bro.
I was like, yeah.
Keemstar been on this guy's head this whole
this whole stream, bro.
Yep. He's not.
Oh my god, this is hilarious, bro.
Child now, like you really need to take care of yourself and not be like fucking yourself up emotionally and mentally, right? If you're gonna be doing this, and like I was saying earlier, I would have a hard time finding the passion to do what you're doing and make all that content because it's stuff that it seems like you don't really care that much about, and you're really enjoying every bit that you're doing, but like you can't be suppressing yourself and making yourself into some kind of caricature like this and building this fake persona that you're spending 12 hours a day in, because it's going to lead you to keep doing stuff like this. You're going to keep acting out if you keep suppressing how you actually feel. Like it's okay to get pissed off. It's okay to have.
You're right. I think what it is I just, I don't want to allow myself to go to that place because I don't like ever going there. But I didn't find the right
But what's
outlet.
worse, man?
No,
What's worse though? Like,
you're right. It is worse because it builds up. Because you don't see it happening. I work, 7 days a week. I make enough to get by, which is nice. But it's like also there's that constant grind to maintain it.
Bro, what is going on right now, bro? I swear to God, what is going on right now?
Woo!
This man is spilling his this man is in the confessional right now, dog. This man
Real
is in
world.
the forgive
Real
me,
world.
Father, for I have sinned. I have.
He's so full of shit, bro. Like he is like the Ben Shapiro of being full of shit, bro.
Oh my God, this is crazy,
just
bro.
word salad bullshit of I've made errors and mistakes, and goodness gracious, I wouldn't believe a fucking thing this guy said from then on out.
Oh my!
And they sound like they kind of do. Everybody but Keemstar sounds like he's like he can fuck off, and he wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire right now. The rest of them are kind of teetering.
No, I don't think the other dude is teetering either, bro. The white hair guy. Yeah, I don't think he's
the older
teetering
gentleman
either, bro.
Yeah, I don't
think Zayden. No, I think the only one that's teetering is oh boy, bro. The one who's kind of talking to him now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I think everybody else kind of see what the fuck is going on, bro.
Which is very much a draw, but I'm holding it to what I do.
Yeah, that's nice.
And it's been a fight. Like I don't want to fight people. I really don't. But
no, I want to secretly flag them so I don't have to.
Daniel,
But
I swear to God, I did not.
Look, man, I'm being dead honest with you. From here on out, like this revelation right here is going to ruin you. You're not going to be allowed to like make videos and criticizing people. So I want to know, what do you do for a living? Is it just YouTube, or do you have a real job?
No, this is my job, and I'm
okay. So YouTube's your job. Okay, you're not gonna like be successful in the future unless you like, I don't know, make gameplays or just make completely different content than what you're doing. Because like in this world right here, like your career's over, and I mean that.
This idea of,
and that's the other thing,
bro.
Keemstar said, "Bitch, it's over.
Damn,
it's over. If I see you on my corner,
you're gonna get off his corners.
Facts.
You're gonna leave his people be.
Facts.
I mean,
damn. Keemstar said, "Hey, pack all this shit up." But I just bought this property.
Nessa said, and they were
absolutely right.
They were absolutely right. Crazy,
they were.
Bro. This is, bro. It's like the ghost of Christmas past, bro.
Keemstar said, "You gone, bro." Hey, and shout out to that goofball yesterday talking about they were reacting. Yeah, so what? I flagged some channels. That's not all, bro. Your career effectively was done and over with. This is a fucking eulogy right now that we're listening to. Imagine trying to downplay your downfall that much. That's hilarious. The irony, the audacity, the stupidity.
It's crazy, man.
And that's the reason you probably only gain 10,000 subs in a year, is because being flatlined and unemotional is boring, and people don't want to watch that. No one finds that intriguing or interesting. And so not only are you boring yourself, but you are then missing out on an opportunity to grow. You have a platform with 160,000 subs, right? You could be getting a lot more views than what you do on these videos that you turn out, but because what you're doing, and this is true, it's just sort of boring. People don't want to watch. Nobody wants to click on it. You could have the clickbaitiest title and thumbnail, and it's not going to do you any good. But people watch the YouTube videos for personality, right? They like the personality.
Getting his tongue lashed.
I don't have the greatest metrics in the world, sure, but I get 50, 60,000.
He getting his ass whooped, bro.
Because I found my numbers going up a lot recently because I've been showing more sort of personality, getting a little bit looser with my scripts and such. Yeah. And that's what people watch YouTube, right? Look at Keemstar again, a great example of a very strong personality. People like watching that. Ralph has all these people, they have definitive personalities. And if you're the guy who's just in the middle of the road, very milquetoast, very, as the username says, mundane, that's not going to bring people in. And I feel like you've created this character that is now sort of an albatross for you, and you now think is sort of holding you back, and that's really not the character you want to play online, right? So just it sounds like cliche, like dating advice or whatever, but just be yourself. Just show some more personality. You can still do this, but you can't play the character anymore.
I don't think so. I think he's done. I think the only thing he could really do is maybe like food reviews.
Damn. Keemstar gonna make me subscribe to his shit.
Bro, his motherfucker said, nah,
He'll fuck
I
around and
think
make
he
some
done,
Keemstar
dog.
coffee mugs in his
He
bitch.
said, I think he done, dog. He said, homie got to do some food reviews, bro. He, like, wipe the crumb out your
Hey,
ear type
he
shit,
on
bro.
his neck. Homie trying to give him some advice and lead him in the right direction, change his persona. Keemstar said, nah, he's fucking done in these
He
streets,
said he's
bro.
done, bro. He said he's
I don't know
done.
why
Bro.
you
He over here flagging everybody videos, dog. Nah, man.
He said
sending the cops after people, bro.
He said,
Right?
but Keemstar, he bought a penthouse downstairs of the penthouse. There's a store he don't open. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't give a shit. All that's mine,
done, bro.
He's done. He got to get out of here. I don't want him on this entire block.
Damn.
Food review.
Food
reviews.
He said, go to Food Network, dog. Damn, bro. He said, here's your first review, Matt, and gave him an eggplant. I'm
Damn.
Yo, he said, go try some eggplant, dog. Oh my God.
And then he basically said, and if I decide to go to the Food Network, your ass out of there too.
You out of there as well. This is crazy. This is nasty work right here, bro.
I don't think so. I think he's done. I think the only thing he could really do is maybe like food reviews. But even then, if someone disagrees with him, everyone's going to speculate that he's the one that took down the fucking video.
I
hold on. You have other channels. What did you flag on those?
Nothing.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Let's go! Let's go! Fire it up! Fire it up! Fire it up! Come on!
Uh-oh.
Wait.
I'm
what?
with oh my God!
Wait,
oh my God! Yo!
Wait, what? Hold on, bro. Hey, and remember what we said yesterday, right? 'Cause the chat was like, "Oh, I looked up Monday night." And it's like, nah, bro. That's what I said yesterday. Last night, I was like, he's had several channels.
Oh my God, bro. He said, roll the tape. He said, I want to see the other channels, dog. How many people you been flagging from these other channels, bro?
Man, that dude he's deep fried, bro.
He's
talking about
fucking,
food. He's
he
deep fried,
is
bro.
fricassee, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
I want to see this.
Wait, what did he say?
Matt,
I'm with Keem.
Fire it up! Fire it up!
Fire it up!
Hold on.
Fire it up.
What did you flag on those?
Nothing.
Oh
Wait,
shit!
hold up.
Oh,
One more time.
Agrees with him. Everyone's going to speculate that he's the one that took down the fucking video.
No, I
Hold on. You have other channels. What did you flag on those?
Nothing.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Let's go! Let's go! Fire it up! Fire it up! Fire it up! Come on!
Fire it up, bitch!
Yeah, I'm with Keem on this. I actually want to see this.
Just show
Matt,
hold on.
There's nothing much you can do other than. I mean, you can either show it or just log off.
This is the only other channel that I use. So
Tell about the $3 theater.
this is $3 theater, yeah.
Bruh, Matt got other channels,
So there's
dog.
nothing there. It's literally I allowed myself.
So well, naturally
Matt got other channels, dog. Oh my God.
Well, it's
You
like I
have a
said,
verified account,
I have made the mistakes that I've made and everything, and that's all I can really say. I owe people an apology. I will
That's
directly address
cap,
them.
bro. That's cap, dog.
Let me ask you this. Let me just say this, and then the panel can comment as they would wish. I mean, think of all the shit you talked about. I hate to even mention her name, but Anita Sarkeesian. People like that. Think of all
Careful,
the
that'll
shit-
get you punched, man. Careful.
but think about all the shit you've said about people like that, and then you're filing claims against others, right?
It's against specific people that I just let them.
Well,
get under my
because they
skin.
don't like you. I mean, look,
They don't. No, they don't. And I
Matt,
hold on,
there are
wait.
specific people that don't like me as well. I
Yes, and what I'm trying to say,
off.
Ralph, what I'm trying to say, and
go
we're
ahead.
literally just we're going around in circles here, is that I've made mistakes. I apologize, obviously.
No, we're not. Ain't nobody
and
going
I-
around in circles. They're trying to keep you on. They're trying to keep you on point.
You the one keep dancing, bro. You the one keep tap dancing and shit,
Talking
dog.
about going around in circles. Man, I wouldn't let him get off nothing, bro.
Oh my God, bro.
Not even that line.
Bro, how many channels have you seen that guy come in under, bro? Even when he's admitted to being him, trying to get on stream, right? Like, it's been hella channels, dog.
Hella channels, dog.
This man
I
does not
can't
have
even-
2 channels, bro. That's crazy.
Talking to he just I just have this one and this one. Yeah, right. They should have kept pressing his ass.
Absolutely. Crazy, bro.
Self to
Soy
get
boy.
very angry.
He would have
and,
folded too.
Never have a positive.
He
way
been folding
to
this whole
express
time.
That, and it built up over time, and there was a lot happening at the beginning parts of the year, and I just
So
didn't
the thing
think about
is that why people, are not necessarily going to have any sympathy for you.
I don't
is-
expect them to. I don't expect them to.
But
be honest with
wait,
I
you
don't expect
talk
them to.
about this. It's your job, and this is how you make a living, and then they see you striking people. Mostly because they're talking shit about you, right? That's the main reason that you're doing this. It doesn't inspire a lot of confidence, right?
No,
you can understand how this looks, right? This is not.
I know. I understand the optics. All I can do is just be honest at this point and say I have made a lot of mistakes. I have clearly fucked up.
Yeah, we get it. You had a severe lapse in judgment. We get it.
You have
Oh,
Twitter
look,
channels.
Matt, you gotta understand my point.
Bro,
all right.
thank
Me and you
you.
get into a Twitter fight, right? And then you get swatted, and then like a month later, the FBI's at my door. So you said that you didn't tell him that I had you swatted. I don't believe you. But now I'm starting to think, wait a minute, did this guy have himself swatted?
No. Why would I do
Did
that?
this guy have himself swatted? Because you're like, you have this revenge thing going on where you want to secretly like seek revenge and flag videos. And I don't know, there's this whole complex going on, with you. And I like to get revenge too, but I'm vocal about it. I never want to hide it. Like I want people to know, like I'm after you, right? But you're like real secret about it.
You really
It's very strange.
appreciate that.
When you made that video after you got swatted, you said, I have a good idea of who did this, but you didn't say my name. You didn't say my name in that video, but you told the cops.
I didn't tell the cops that you did it.
Yeah, of course
Is
you
it
did.
fucked
No,
up? I don't want to fuck up flow, but is there a reason why Matt? So Keem, you this is back to like a year ago, right?
Shit, this is like 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Okay, so why did Matt? Why would you think that Matt would finger you in that?
Me and him got into an argument over Twitter. Okay. He got swatted, and I've been swatted before, and I wouldn't wish that on my worst
It's
enemy.
fucking scary. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So
get it,
I
yeah.
tweeted, I DM'd him, and I deleted my tweets because I thought, hey, there's a possibility that one of my fans swatted him because we got into this argument on Twitter. So I deleted my tweets and I DM'd him, and I said something along the lines, man, like, hey, man, I hope this didn't happen because of our Twitter fight. About a month later, the FBI is at my door, and they're asking me if I had this dude swatted. And they told me that
with no
he said-
evidence, right? There's no
The
evidence.
There's no
feds,
evidence.
bro.
They told me that Matt told them that I had him swatted. That's what the FBI told me.
Well, that sounds like, the FBI is not going to make that up, right?
Of course.
The same FBI that they was tagging me in. Apex, right?
I wanna see what this motherfucker had exactly, bro. The feds. I want to see what this motherfucker got to say about that, bro. Like, why would the feds lie about some mundane motherfucker? Why would they do that?
Right. Crazy. Right. Wait, hold on a second.
Yeah, I'm on that same tip.
Oh, no, I ain't. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah. But anyway, like I was saying, it's just crazy how this shit happened so long ago, and yet we are experiencing the exact same things happening this fucking day, bro. This is insane. Let me see this.
Guy told me.
Well, that sounds like, the FBI is not going to make that up, right?
Of course.
Okay.
That's why I hate this guy's guts.
I didn't
so
tell them that.
ridiculous.
I didn't
So,
tell them that.
you don't think, Matt, maybe you mentioned maybe like, oh, I don't know, maybe it was this. You didn't mention Keem's name at all?
No, when I was originally interviewed by the police after it happened, they asked me if I got into a beef with somebody on Twitter, and I said that I got into it with Keemstar.
Why is everyone treating this like a fucking counseling session? Keemstar's right.
Yeah.
When we came into the stream, I said, and I told you this, Matt, when you came on, you're flagging people. It's too much of a coincidence. No, Jim, I didn't do that. Yeah, you did. You know me, Jim. I wouldn't do that. Obviously, you just showed us that you fucking did that. I've never heard of these people. I don't recall. Obviously, you did. It's like lie after lie after lie. Oh, they bother me. They piss me off. They get me upset. When I'm in a bad headspace, I go after people. Apparently, Keemstar got you in a bad headspace. I don't doubt for a minute that you told the FBI. I don't know about if you swatted yourself or not. I can't comment on that.
No, I didn't.
Again, my bullshit alarm's going off way too much.
I know.
And I just like to say, I'm right. So everything I said when I came in here, I'm fucking right. You did flag those people. You do have Google alerts on your name to find out if anybody's talking shit about you. Obviously, you're tuned into it. telling us, oh, I don't know about these features and shit. I don't buy it, man. I wouldn't doubt if you had a fucking alt account or another account and you somehow, or you talk to somebody at YouTube that you know, and you fucking nailed Ralph. It's too much of a fucking, why would I believe you now?
You don't have a reason to, but
Exactly.
all I can say to that is that I didn't do it. And look,
You have two other channels.
I have
you have three, right? 3 Buck Theater, your main one, Mundane Chats, and Forbidden Knowledge.
Yeah.
All I know is I have a long list of people that have done me wrong, right? And I'm going to cross your name out because I think this is justice. You've been exposed for the person you are, and I no longer have a beef with you. But if you fuck with me again, you're going back on the list. Thanks, boys. I'm out.
Thank you, King.
Later, buddy.
Yeah, look, Matt. My natural inclination is this. Who knows who does what, whatever. But I don't know. It's not a good look, right?
No, it's not. And again, the only thing I can do now is just look. I'm sorry. I am gonna go because there's really nothing more I can say on the matter.
You can leave.
It's the same thing over and over again at this point. I mean,
same thing over and over.
From where you came here. I mean,
I came here to defend. Like I came here to defend.
Like there's been some things that have been exposed.
It's true, and I'm an asshole. That's just the way it is. Like I admit that. I legitimately. James is correct, man. James is 100% right. I've allowed myself to maybe become this character that isn't necessarily me, and I got to find who the fuck I am. I got to find out.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god,
so,
soul searching, boy.
It can sound whatever it is, man.
Matt, listen. I mean, imagine there was, Brianna Wu saying something like that. Like,
He's such a weirdo, bro.
Person, right? I mean, like,
man, look, Ralph.
The only thing that Matt can do at this point is just like this is the good advice.
This is 2018, dog.
It would be to
and this
log
dude
off,
has not changed.
Yeah,
sort this out, and then come back.
Well, Matt, you know what? One good thing you do would be submit that statement that I told you.
Well, I will submit the statement, and then I'll send you a screen cap with the email.
Please don't back off that.
I'm not gonna back. No, I'm not gonna. Look,
I don't even know that will help.
I don't know.
But you know what I mean? Like, you sit here,
Ralph,
you literally showed your fucking history, and you're reporting people like Matt.
Well, Ralph, it goes deeper than that. Like the last thing I want to say, Matt, and I'll let you fucking go. But like, some people do this shit for fun. Some people have alternate, sources of income. But from what I remember hearing, and I might be wrong on this, I mean, you flagged failure. Didn't Tonka repeatedly talk about how failure needed money and he was helping him out and stuff with splitting the super chats?
Yeah.
Like, you fucked that guy in a way that probably hurt him in real life. Like, you fucked his livelihood. That'd be like if he fucked with your ability to feed your kids.
The video was never taken down, but
you attempted it.
But like I said, I'm going to talk to failure. I'm going to talk to each person directly. I will send them some messages and try to set it up. Because I legitimately made mistakes at this point. That's all I can really say. I will send the message off to YouTube. I am sorry. That's it. That's it, man. Fucking.
I guess the thing that people has people upset is because look, Matt, you're not the only one who was doing this for their main source of income.
No,
so when you hit somebody, it's fucked up. I mean,
yeah, no, I know that it's very fucked up, and I understand that it's fucked up. And again, I've made a lot of errors. I've allowed myself to be a person that I'm not. I've allowed myself to be an idiot, to be completely taken over by anger, and it's true. And the thing is, like, I owe people apologies, and that's at this point all I can do is just focus on
Bruce Banner right here.
Well, it sounds like you owe some people some money too.
Well, I don't know. Nothing got taken down, so I don't know.
Well, nah, but it still fucks with the videos,
down.
Exactly.
I didn't do that.
Can't believe you.
That's fine. Don't believe me. That's fine. I can't.
I'm just saying now is because you got caught red fucking handed. Yes, yes.
I didn't get.
Yes, you did.
Zidane, can I look?
Wait, was he about to say I didn't get caught? Leon, was he about to say I didn't get caught? Was he about to say I didn't get caught?
Rewind that shit,
Was he about to say I didn't get caught, bro?
Rewind that shit.
Right? Hold on.
Caught red fucking handed. Yes.
No, that's fine. Don't believe me. That's fine. I can't.
I'm just saying now is because you got caught red fucking handed. Yes. Yes.
I didn't get.
Yes, you did.
Zidane.
Bro, is that what he was about to say?
Right now?
I didn't get caught, bro. Was he?
This is how you know he didn't learn shit, bro. He didn't learn shit, bro. You know what I finally figured out, Sky? I finally figured out why he's chosen this side of the internet as a target too.
Why?
It's not just because he's a little minion, probably by choice, but it's also because he may feel like this is one of his last ditch efforts to actually make it on YouTube. Like, bro, you peaked a long time ago. Ain't nobody looking for a fat, balding, bearded, jobless doinky looking, twinky looking loser motherfucker to go behind on Twitter on some leadership shit, bro. Like, come on, dog. It's over, bro. You peaked. Long time ago. Long time ago. The fuck? Like, these motherfuckers ain't got no mirrors. They ain't got no advisors that's like, yo, bro, there's weight rooms over here. There's job applications you could be filling. You know what I'm saying? Like, he sounds like somebody who had a little bit of talent. Wrote a few books or whatever the case may be. Was creative enough to be a troll that has some modicum of success. And, you know, he peaked because there's only but so much you can do when you are who you are. You dig what I'm saying? Like Hollywood and Hollyweird,
I
like
dig it, bro.
they like to paint this story like these underdogs. This underdog shit is real. That shit ain't that real, bro. The underdog story shit. That's why we watch those stories, because it's a fucking fantasy. and the substance of him, right? Let's be honest. The substance of him is a bit of an underdog, but he's also.
I always say that, bro. In real life, Apollo Creed beats Rocky, dog.
Facts.
In real life,
real shit.
Apollo Creed.
Real life, real shit. This ain't no fantasy, dog. 9 out of 9. It's a wrap. And especially if you don't go in it with good intentions. If your intentions are to be a locust of a person where you just consume everybody and then you sit up here and act like you're mundane and, oh no, I have a kid and I pick rocks and boulders. Like you're never gonna get anywhere with that.
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it.
And people
never gonna get it, never gonna get it.
Never gonna get you know, they never get it because we look at certain things on TV in different forms, fashion, film, sports, you know what I'm saying? Different avenues of life. And we see the people who are at the top, at least traditionally. Now they're starting to let these, you know, little lames get in, and the most masculine thing we can come up with now is Pedro Pascal, and you know, we see how that goes. And look, there's something for everybody out here nowadays, right? But
yes,
when you have the most,
just like I said in that interview, bro.
Yeah, the most sought after thing or image, I should say, iconography in life is like that masculine dude with the hyper feminine woman, right? And then everything else from there kind of falls below and acquiesce, right? And where does a guy like mundane Matt fall into all that, right? Like, what the fuck what is he thinking? Where does he think he's gonna go,
bro?
On YouTube?
Wait a minute, real quick. Y'all know what I meant, bro. I meant in both movies. I've watched all the Rocky movies. Ill Life. Stop it, bro. Y'all know what I meant. I mean,
that was funny. You guys obviously don't know Rocky history as a Philadelphian. I have to defend.
Period, bro.
That's funny.
Period, bro.
That's funny.
That's what I meant. Damn.
That was hilarious. But no, I mean that example, even though Ill Life, you know, you're right, brother. Sky's example is real. Cause bro, you know what I'm saying? Bro, 9 out of 9. A Rocky type person in real life versus an Apollo type person in real life.
Right,
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. That underdog shit's cute though.
Easy. Like Necron said, but come on, man. Rocky worked really hard. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure he did. but yeah, man.
But y'all get what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, absolutely. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and get back to this, bro.
So Dan, can I look?
Go ahead, let him respond. Go ahead.
I didn't flag Ralph's stream. I came
Stop
on here
lying.
to talk about that, and clearly it went a direction that
Well,
is
I mean,
arguably.
I understand that you might not have wanted all that to come out, but that
no. But I look. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's you know, it allows me to hit that next level, right? Acknowledge.
So what are you gonna do from now on? What are you gonna do?
I'm going to take a couple days. I'm going to think about a lot of stuff. I'm going to Definitely.
Now, are you really, or are you just saying this for the 2,000?
No,
plus
no, no,
people
no,
who are
no.
watching?
I'm no, I'm really going to take a couple days off and you know, come back to this channel and you know, really just kind of recalibrate where things are, where I'm at. I'm going to reach out to people and apologize, you know, and everything else. And people are going to clearly be mad at me, and they're going to clearly be upset with me, and they have every right to be. I have made terrible judgment calls. That is not who I am as a person, but I allowed myself to get angry, and that is on me, and I need to work on that. And that's just where things are at right now. So
did you also sell that young girl, the ICP's daughter, that furry suit?
What?
I'll mute myself.
What?
Sorry.
What?
Yeah.
But on that note, guys, I am gonna go.
All right, farewell.
So
I hope you will message me with
I will message you. I'm working. I have it up on my monitor
Matt,
right now.
listen, I'm dead serious with
I'm
what we're
not-
talking about
no,
here. I hope you're not, you know, making the deal and you're
No,
serious.
no. I look.
By the way, I have no evidence that will actually help whatsoever. But
I don't
you
know
what?
either. I will
If
send
you
off an
actually
email.
if you
I
actually
will-
put out a statement and say something, maybe. So I would hope you would send me that.
No, I will. I'll work on that right now. Like I said, I am.
Bro, real
to everyone
quick.
listening, to everyone out there.
You know, because you know people have been sending us shit or whatever, and hey, look at this, look at what he said. Man, I don't give a fuck what he says, bro. You can make up all the shit you want about us. I ain't never in my life called myself the shit that he's called himself on a stream, bro. Like, that's the thing about life. You know what I'm saying? Like, the one thing that separates a person like him from people like us is people can say what they want about us. That's free speech. You can make all the little caricatures and little graphics, but this motherfucker has literally described himself as a soy-filled bitch.
Dang, can't find that out on me, bro.
Josh, people, I'm sure people have made graphics about Josh.
Yep.
Right? I'm sure people have talked shit, DM'd you, threatened you.
Yep.
Same with Sky, they're tagging him to FBI. Same with me, they've talked shit about me.
Fucking tagging me in the FBI, dog.
Different names and all this bullshit. But guess what? I've never been bullied, pushed. No, I'll take that back. They didn't bully him. I ain't never been checked.
Yeah.
By other grown ass men to the point where I'm like, oh, now I'm gonna call myself these sentences that you've made up for me. But he can sit up here. Hey guys, I got a stream on Sky. I'm gonna make a graphic on him. Oh, look at me, I'm funny. What a fucking loser, bro. You called yourself a soy-filled bitch. Anything and everything you do in life from here on out is null and void. It's invalid. Who gives a shit? Your opinion's nothing. It doesn't matter if you have 500 people watching your shit or 5 people watching your shit. It doesn't matter. They're all fucking losers too. Anybody that would pull up to watch a fucking Garbo stream is a fucking loser. And we know that there's a billion people on Earth. I'm pretty sure in those billions of people that are on Earth, there's going to be 1,000 of them motherfuckers that are losers or more, right? So at least we know over here where all the dumbasses are. So we ain't got to go over there. They all over on his end of the internet. So we good, right? Like, at least you know if you over here, you got some sense and you ain't following lanes. Fuck out of here.
Reach. Batman.
Crazy, bro. Crazy, man. But, you know, this is how these things work, bro. Is this how these things play out? Right? This is the things that they put us through, bro. Day after day, month after month, bro. You know what I'm saying? Year after year. Right? And real quick, Leon, before we start closing up, can you give your thoughts on what you saw from the interview with Josh and myself earlier?
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure. But do you want to finish the rest of this shit first?
Oh, I
There's
almost
still a little bit
forgot. Yeah, because I thought that he was already leaving.
Nah, it's just
He
whatever he
wasn't,
just said triggered me. So I was
yeah,
like,
no, you're absolutely right.
especially with what they DMing me right now, I'm like, I don't give a fuck if he did it. Man, who cares?
Yeah, hold
The
on.
motherfucker called himself a soy-filled bitch, bro. Like, I'm good.
He said, I'm good, bro. He said, "I'm good, bro." Yeah, he said, "Let them fight." Let me go ahead and get back to it.
I have betrayed people's trusts. I have obviously fucked up. It is not the best version of me. I'm trying to get there.
Is he about to cry,
I've
bro?
allowed myself to become something that is just an asshole, and you can believe me, not believe me, and understand either way.
We don't believe you. You
But,
need more people.
I am sorry for everything that I've done. I allowed people to get under my skin, and it's not an excuse.
No,
it's not an
Matt-
excuse. It's not an excuse. So
Matt, you're apologizing for having emotions, right? The
no,
apology.
I'm not apologizing for having emotions, James. I'm apologizing for the actions taken upon those emotions. That's the difference. The difference here is I made that judgment call in a moment of error, in a moment of upset, and
bro,
like I
how
just allowed
many
myself to get to a
moments
place.
is this guy having, bro? He acting like this shit was just one time. Like it was just like one time, bro, in like this moment of darkness. But I just go on a fucking blocking spree for months at a time. Like, get out of here.
It's not good.
Where you felt like you couldn't have no other way of expressing those feelings aside from doing it duplicitously and behind the back. Yeah, no, I get it.
It's not right, man. It's not right. It's not right for me to do. It's just shitty, you know. And that's on me. And
and before you log off, just it's okay just to have like emotions and feel and have like a personality. That's fine. That's good, and that's good for your content. Good for you emotionally. Good for.
This guy's still trying to help him too.
Don't run from that. Don't be.
I'm gonna talk with.
Bro,
my
I was
counselor
just
tonight
about to
so I can
say
work on,
he wasting his words
solid
right now.
exercise plan, a solid.
Yeah, because look, we're from the future, bro. He doesn't learn anything. He doesn't learn anything.
Facts, bro. You know, it's okay to have emotions. You're saying shit to him that he already
Oh
fucking
my
knows.
god, bro.
He
We're
knows
from
it's
the
okay to have
future,
emotions.
bro. This is the days of future past.
Age of Apocalypse.
No real shit though.
Bruh, we in the future, dog. Hey, he didn't listen. He just acted like this shit never happened.
What are we talking about? It's okay to have emotions. He knows, bro. You don't think he don't know that? You don't think he don't know that? They talking to this man like something happened to him. Something happened to y'all, motherfucker. Like, don't lose the plot.
Exactly. He said, "Ain't a damn thing changed, bro."
Facts, bro.
We from the future, dog. Didn't shit change.
I don't
Nothing
talk to
changed,
assholes
bro.
like something happened to them. I talk to them. If they did something towards me, I continue the whole fucking conversation's gonna be me on your ass.
Me, right, bro.
Until you fucking get out my face.
But we're both right, bro. It's some of them that's letting up, but it's some of them that's standing on code.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I can see that shit. I can hint at, like I hear it. It's like a hint of empathy and sympathy in their voice. Like, yo, man,
it's him
cut all that shit out.
and the other guy, bro. But Keemstar and my homie with the white hair, bro, he going in, bro. You know what I'm
he's
saying?
chilling because he's like, man, I ain't got shit else to say. To this dude
He
other
like,
than-
bro, I done
other
already
than
cooked
flames.
this. I ain't already fricasseed this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get back to it though.
Yeah, solid plan. Because that's all I can do. That's I mean,
make that letter for Ralph, and then whatever.
Yeah, look, I don't.
Shout out to Venom Snake.
I don't know if that's gonna help. Whatever, but
Seriously,
you know what?
This sad.
If you actually did
No,
fill
it's
it
like-
out, yeah.
it's what do you want? Like I can all I do is I can admit that I've made
I just
errors.
know you have connected YouTube. I don't have. I mean, period.
I whatever I've got, dude, I'll send off
Okay,
right now.
all right.
Send it to Ralph.
Okay,
But I don't
all
believe
right.
you're crying bullshit.
That's entirely fine, dude. You are completely right to have that
it
feeling.
is
and
what
I'm-
it is.
Bruh,
Thank you.
bruh, you heard Venom Snake?
Yep, he said, I don't believe that shit, bro.
You too.
He said, I don't believe you're crying bullshit.
All right.
Ralph, well, if I was a mastermind, I wouldn't come on the stream. Well, no shit.
There's so many tweets like Jim planned this. Jim literally did not plan this. The quickness with which they took down the stream. I mean, that's what I can't get over. I mean, it was just so
30 seconds. Yeah, let's the counseling stuff's nice, but yeah, let's be realistic here. Keem's probably right. I don't know about the swatting, but I mean, he's definitely right about the telling him that Keem had an involvement in that. And I don't believe for a second that Matt didn't.
Well,
he
look,
did it. He did it. I'm just calling it. I don't give a fuck. I could
Just
be
look
wrong.
at what came out on this very stream with him showing. I mean, just
Yeah,
the
Zidane.
absolute-
Wow, what a.
Yeah, that was nicely done, man. Holy shit.
I'm so mad
that's
that he's a lying
unreal.
piece of shit. Like seriously, we sat here for an hour of him going, "Oh, I was just picking fucking rocks with my daughter," bullshit, and then all of a sudden, takes half a fucking hour for him to show that screen.
Just look. I mean, he showed the screen and it showed all the
Also,
people.
you brought it up in 30 seconds. The people in the chat in our Discord throwing it up in 30 seconds. Him,
It's unreal.
I didn't flag anyone. He lied to our faces. Some of you guys were really fucking nice.
Well, he not only lied, but he's been
Hey,
lying for months.
bruh, Venom is holding it down, bro. Venom is holding. Hey, man.
Venom is pissed.
Shout out to the Patriots, bro. The Lally Lule.
The sons of the Patriots.
Bruh, the sons of the Patriots, bro. The show. They don't even know who the Patriots are, dog.
Facts. They really don't.
They don't know who the Patriots are here. Dog. That's what's so crazy about it.
Shout out to the Diamond Dogs.
Oh my God. But yo, Venom holding it down, bro. He said, hey, a couple of y'all was really fucking nice to that guy, bro. He's like, yo, y'all nicer than me. You know what I mean?
Venom Snake said, couldn't be me.
It couldn't be me, dog.
Saying, I don't flag these people. I don't flag people.
Picking
Boom. He
rocks.
flagged literally everybody. He
It
was
showed
every-
the screen, and it showed that he flagged those people.
Yeah,
and he's
Donka,
like, "Oh
Bill-
well, I was in a bad headspace," and
That's
you know,
bullshit.
You know what's especially egregious is when, I know this is like a double standard, but when a YouTuber strikes another YouTuber, in the one time ever in my life I've had to strike anyone, I fucking painstakingly thought about it because I know what it's like. To have somebody who's had almost double digits strikes on one screen is particularly egregious.
I don't know.
Crazy.
It is what
Ralph,
it
I
is.
mean, even your chat is saying, and I mean, they're probably right. Somebody brought it up on stream, but he was saying like, oh, he's stalling to delete his most recent history.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
who knows what the fuck he took off of that?
Yeah, there's no telling what he took
There's
off.
probably some sort of delay. There's probably
Nah,
some sort of like, it probably only shows, maybe the last week or something. It might not show.
So
what's
look,
most
he
recent.
sat here and lied to everybody while we were on the stream, and you know what? That was the perfect time to just come clean. Yeah, you know what? I reported Dame Pesos, and I had some issues, whatever.
Nothing about this was perfect. If you're in a bad headspace and people piss you off and you're flagging everybody left and right, don't go on a stream where people.
No, but he
accusing
sat
you of
here and
doing
lied
it and
about
then
it for a
show-
solid hour, though, right? Like,
He was deflecting.
and then he came out, and it came out that you're obviously lying. Keemstar is sitting here roasting you. Like, I don't understand the thought process.
Sitting here for an hour listening to him just lie, it really.
So
enraged
Keemstar, me and Keemstar follow each other on Twitter. We're not tight or anything. So I saw him tweet about it, and I said, "Well, hey, here's the link if you want to jump in." And I don't know what it was, but I guess Keemstar showing up, and he completely started changing his story. Like he's just like, "Oh yeah, I was in a bad
Ralph,
headspace."
your chat's dead on with a lot of the shit. Minority Report said this is the same guy that keeps on complaining about the YouTube apocalypse, and
Yeah.
now he has no problem reporting
Yes.
people and jeopardizing their income.
Yeah, well, he talks about, oh, my algorithms, and I was so well off before now, but
Turn
you
off
have
my
no
pesky
problem
adblock.
trying to just cut people off completely.
I like what the quartering said a moment ago.
Anybody on this channel knows what it's like. I mean, no live streaming,
Dude right here with this
It's
shades.
90 days.
Yeah,
it's
bro.
fucked. It's like getting laid off for 3
especially
months.
if you're so, courting. Your main thing is
Because
uploading
look, they
videos.
over here. Look, I was talking about this earlier with Leon, but they fucked with the video last night. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yep, sure did.
They fuck with my video last night for talking about the ad suitability, and that shit fucks with the reach. It says that it doesn't, but every single video that has had the limited ad shit on it has always done a lot less than it was fucking supposed to. And I had to have them go fucking look at it and go redo it, and it was like, oh yeah, it's fine. But I'm like, man, that's what I'm saying, bruh. So they're absolutely right. It does fuck with your videos. It fucks with your channel. So absolutely right.
Yep.
You can still upload videos and still get the money from that, but
Yeah, but it doesn't compare to live
no,
streaming.
it's not.
I can
It's
live
not.
stream
When
one
your
day
main
and
thing's
do
live
it.
streaming and they cut that off, it's just like, wow, you're cut off. Like
It's
there's-
a huge hit. Yeah, it's a huge hit. That's why there's so
there's
much
nothing else
pressure.
you can do. It's just like, wow, they just fucking cut my neck. What can you do?
Yeah, a channel like Kumite that is entirely
Yeah.
based around streaming.
It is,
Yeah,
yeah.
if one of those, what was it, 4? If one of those 4 or 5 had gone through,
Well, not just the
then,
Kumite. He hit the Kumite, Takasa, and he hit
Just look at the
three
list.
channels. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
And
fucking
fuck, Ralph, you were
everybody.
streaming on Failures channel. Did he hit you when you were there?
Well, we got a strike on Failures channel. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
dude,
we
this
did.
is dirty as shit, man.
Yeah. We won.
well, and also he mentioned a few times he had a
Finishing
Discord.
up now.
I wonder what kind of coordination is going on in that Discord
Well,
with these strikes.
it's true.
Oh man, are we talking about
Discord's
Crop
fucking
Saga
cancer.
2.0?
Because if you can get, as we know from the whole crowd situation, if you can get, all it takes is like 10 people to strike video.
Well,
or
because
channel.
when there's a glut of reports, so it could just be 1 or 2 and they ignore. But if there's 5 to 10, they say, oh,
They all come in at the same time.
Well, this was entertaining as hell, Ralph. I had a good time. I got.
By the way, Jim, tomorrow night.
Yeah, y'all pop on. Talking with Dick's always fun.
That's cool.
He'll have something to say about this.
I'm quite
I bet you
certain
will.
he
Before
will
you
have
leave,
something to say about it.
before you leave, how's the first day back on the internet?
Well, it's been 7 hours and we've already had a hell of a shit show. So I'd say things are going good.
All right,
I'm glad you're feeling better, by the way.
7 hour
this
ops.
was
There you
dope.
go. But yeah, I'll pop on tomorrow. You guys take it easy.
Yeah. Nah, this was dope. So yeah,
Yeah,
man.
this was dope.
Hey, just finishing that up, y'all. What's y'all thoughts on that?
Wild. Very, very enlightening, right?
Very
yeah,
enlightening.
most definitely. Most definitely.
And now we know the enemy.
I'm just glad we got out the part
thine
where he has
enemy.
multiple channels and they knew about it.
Yeah,
You know what I
right.
mean? Like,
And
I'm
then
glad
he
that-
said it afterwards. He was like, "Yo, man, you actually have 2 more channels." They didn't spend any more time on that, but even after they brought the other ones up, he was like, "Yo, you have 2 more," and then they kind of just kept going. But I was like, "Hey, yeah,
yeah."
Can you imagine? Because if he lied about only having that other one, bro, it's some ones on you know it's some shit on those other channels, bro.
Of
you know
course,
it
bro.
is, right?
Yeah.
Wow, man. But as we close this on out, Nessa said, all I'm gonna say is that couldn't be me. That couldn't have been me either. 100%.
Yeah, hell no. Hell no.
Right. As we close this stream on out, man, let me go ahead and get y'all final thoughts, bro. Oh wait, I'm actually go Leon first today because Josh was the guest of the hour. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But Leon, what's your final thoughts as we kind of close all this stuff up, bro?
Yeah, man. Look, I'm gonna touch on the Comic-Con joint first. That was dope, and I'm glad that they put it up in all of its entirety because it was nothing really. Let's be honest. It was just a fun little interview, and it was dope how, as fate would have it, you guys were there, and they came up with y'all. You know what I mean? Or they came up to y'all, I should say, and interviewed you guys, and it just so happened that you guys are fans of Zack Snyder. It's fascinating to see people, because I know a lot of this shit is subjective, like what is a Superman fan and what is a DC fan and whatever. But I mean, let's be real. If you've seen the consistency of modern DC, then you know that there's epicness, seriousness, and a lot of it is taken seriously as far as the books go.
Absolutely.
There used to be like summer blockbuster level crossovers like every summer in DC for a hot minute. This is before New 52. There was this series called 52. The series before that was Infinite Crisis. The series before that was Countdown to Infinite Crisis. The series before that was man, I can't remember. And all that shit kicked off from Batman Hush. That was written by Jeff Loeb and drawn by Jim Lee, inked by Scott Williams. From that time period onward, from Batman Hush onward, that's Batman number 608, if I'm not mistaken, of the original volume of Batman's. From that point onward, DC was on this like super serious, super dark path of blockbuster entertainment, or I shouldn't say dark, mature. And even before then, they were mature, but they were going into the more like, we want people to buy our shit as opposed to it's just well written. We want art and the writing to kind of complement each other. And it was Batman Hush onward. It was like DC was on this momentum going up. And then they saw Necron. They saw
you don't know comics, bro.
Not at all.
Not a comic book fan.
You gotta be nah, bro. You ain't even a DC fan, dog. That's what they be trying to get at, bro.
Everything I'm saying is just lies right now. But no,
bro. Because that shit not part of the DCU, bro. If it ain't part of the DCU, it don't count, bro. Real talk.
I was gonna go there in a second too, because so DC's on this wildly popular trajectory where they're rivaling Marvel at the time, because Marvel was always like kind of neck and neck in the number one spot. DC took up like the top 10 for a hot ass minute, where it was just like so many comics that were being pushed forward after what Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee did with the super hot Batman Hush line. And like everything was cooking. It was event after event, Infinite Crisis, this. Jeff Johns, who we all know sucks in films, but in comics, he was white hot. He came on to do Superman books that were kind of inspired by Christopher Reeves because he worked with Donner to do the books. The shit was dope. So it was just, DC was on fucking fire. And none of it was lame duck. None of it was corny or cartoony or goofy. There's, of course, levity, but it was serious as shit, man. People were dying on left and right. Planets were being destroyed. She was fucking insanity. You know what I'm saying? And then Warner Brothers put a mandate where they were going to start trying to do the Marvel thing. And this is in 2011. This is before, we all knew about Zach and them, right? Doing their thing. So in 2011, the New 52 comes out of freaking nowhere. Well, that's because Warner Brothers were about to move into a new era of film entertainment. And they wanted the books to kind of
mirror
what was going to come. So Jim Lee, Jeff Johns, and a bunch of other teams came together to make the New 52. And Jim Lee redesigned all the costumes. He got rid of all the draws, the underwear, the trunks, all that bullshit. And it looked movie-like before we even saw what the movies were going to look like. It looked completely cinematic. And so that shit took off and was on fire. Grant Morrison came through doing Action Comics. Jeff Johns took over the Green Lantern line. I forgot who took over Batman. But anyway, Scott Snyder took over the Batman line. So the point that I'm making is I ain't no real point in DC that was selling hot. Has there ever been a time where it mirrors what the fuck we see on screen right now? No point in time, bro. From the time of, I can even take you back to the 90s when they were competing with Image and motherfuckers was getting killed unexpectedly and out of nowhere, with Superman getting killed and CNN in real life covering that because holy shit, they just killed Superman. How can they kill Superman? He can't die, right? And then Batman gets his back broken. Like, come on, bro. Wonder Woman got killed too at one point, but she became a deity. Bro, DC has never been the shit that we're seeing on screen. That shit died. That shit came during a time when the guy you were in an interview with, he wouldn't even fucking know unless he just collects old ass Silver Age comic books.
Yeah.
So the point I'm making is, I know it's all subjective, but point me to the long, consistent history of DC where in the modern era, where the guy who's interviewing you would know that it's some goofy cartoony bullshit where he's like, I've been a long time Superman fan. Well, you should be against what you saw.
Crazy, bro.
Even the animated series wasn't like that.
Facts, bro. That's what's so fucking wild. I actually saw somebody trying to make that argument, which was ridiculous to me.
Clark Kent.
I was like, are you fucking serious?
Clark Kent was a man's man in the animated series. You couldn't talk to him the way
couldn't call him up. Thanks for watching my dog, bitch. He looked at you like, motherfucker, what?
I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get off this topic so I can hurry up so I can get Josh. But I'm gonna say this. I remember being a kid and watching Superman animated series and watching Superman get mad for the first time. Because I've always heard about Superman and other shit where he's just so nice and cuddly and oh my gosh, he saved squirrels and cats. This dude he got pissed. I forgot what it was, but he was Clark Kent. And somebody said something to him. He said something like, he was talking to Bruce Wayne and he said, I hear your personal activities are a bit dubious at best or something like that. And he's looking at him like, yo, you moving in on the chick I like. I was like, what the fuck is going on? We got Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent jockeying for the same woman. Bro, they had Bruce Wayne and Clark jockeying for the same woman. But you want to tell me,
Leon, you
bro,
know where I'm about to go, bro.
You already know.
You
Zach.
know where I'm about to
Zach.
go. But they
Zach,
tried
right?
to say that shit was so crazy, right? And it had no
Listen.
precedence.
Zack Snyder
Because
is the greatest thing to happen to DC ever. He understood the assignment.
They
from
still
the
bring that
comics
up, by
to
the way, bro.
cartoons.
They
And they're
still
idiots.
bring that up, by the way, Leon.
They're idiots. They're idiots. I literally, as a kid, one of the most popular love stories as a kid in DC was that shit in the animated series. The first time they meet, Bruce Wayne pulls up.
And
He's
started
like
moving in.
macking on Lois. And Lois is like talking about an exclusive interview. And he's
Yeah.
like, I think I'm free. You know? And then they went out to dinner and he's like, so what's your relationship with the flying guy or whatever? And she's like, oh, you know, Superman. Bro, he was clapping them Lois cheek, bro. Anyway. But y'all want to tell me that the Superman y'all saw is the DC that get the fuck out of here, man. And that's before I even get to JLU, where Superman always had an attitude. He had an attitude every season.
Yeah, bro. Facts.
Yeah.
He was stoic and had this like not again attitude through the whole.
Remember how like hot he was about not letting Darkseid try to like come back and win, bro? And then that whole thing.
And then
you know what I mean?
Batman had to be like,
he had to tell him to chill,
you know,
bro.
He whined you like a puppet.
Yep.
Et cetera, et cetera. And he was like, get over it.
Get over it. Yep.
Did he just tell
Batman told his ass to get over it? That's a fact, bro.
He said,
Batman told him to get over it, bro. On God, he did. He said,
Superman's like, you don't understand.
Yeah, he told him like Matt Jarbo, cry me a river.
Oh, that's what he said. He said, cry me a river. And he was like, he looked at him like, you motherfucker. Superman looked at him like he wanted to toss his ass out the damn watchtower. Bro, these so-called fucking DC fans, they're not, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know what. See, they're in love with the idea of what they think comic books are.
Yep.
Not what they're actually in the pages on or any screen that they can fucking name. They can't point to a successful version of DC on screen or on paper that has merit and warrant and is warranted. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the same dudes that we be at comic book shops, and my homie that used to own this one joint, I ain't gonna get into all that because it'll take all day. Real quick example. There was this guy arguing with me about Batman Hush. It was like a group of us that was like, that shit was fire. And a couple of nerds was like, it was poorly written, and it was this and that. And I'm like, see, y'all the motherfuckers that ruin the movies, dog. I said that shit way back when. This was like this is like 2012 is when I said that. I think I was like, y'all the ones that ruin the movies. I'm glad Hollywood don't be catering to you nerds that often. And they started laughing because I'm messing with them because they was the homies, but they were nerdy as fuck. And then the rest of the crew was on some geek shit. Like, they got jobs, they got wives, they got girlfriends and shit. You know what I'm saying? But they love some comics. They drank, they smoke, all that shit. These motherfuckers, oh, Hush was poorly written. Bitch, it was a banger. It was like a movie, bro. What y'all talking about? Anyway, though, I can go on and on about this shit. That's what that shit kind of, when I listened to that interview, I was thinking about all this shit and how the culture of the way we view comics and DC in particular has just we've been lied to by a lot of these internet trolls, man. And y'all already heard my thoughts on that Garbo stream. Y'all have heard enough of that. Garbo ain't real. He's a fraud. I don't give a fuck how many views he gets or doesn't get. I don't care if he's on the internet or off. Go kick a boulder, take care of your fucking whatever, and get a life, bro. Like you listen. I'll never give a shit about a person, man, woman, or child, who's described themselves as a soy-filled bitch. It's over for you, bro. Like you're nothing at this point. You were the scrapings of a boulder. Now you're not even that. You've blown in the wind. You're a fart. Get out of my face. I feel more passionate about talking DC than a jackass like Garbo. You know what I'm saying? I love DC, man. So
crazy.
And I know all the history off the dome. So
Yes,
I didn't
you do.
realize
We're
until
not-
this now.
We're not real DC fans, bro.
Right.
I guess not.
Other
But,
DC.
I wonder what that interview would have been like if I was in that line.
Oh,
I appreciate you pulling up, Leon, for sure, man.
Yeah, I ain't mean for to have this long ass diatribe,
Crazy,
but y'all
bro.
woke up the geek.
Nah, it's all good.
You get
for sure.
Right. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Hey.
bro. You Necron. Have we all been on the phone? Me, you, and Necron talking about the comic shop my homie
bro.
on?
Yes,
Necron,
bro.
you would have loved my boy's shop. You would have never wanted to leave. And the crazy part, your wife would have loved it too. She'd have been like, it's all good. Yeah, I'll go with you. Because there were girls there too. They go off to the side, they chill at this table. She would have been fired, bro. Ugh. Anyway.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, but we appreciate you pulling up, man.
Yeah. I'll shut up now.
Oh, for sure. Josh, what's your final thoughts, man, as we kind of close this thing out, bro?
Man, I think it's a pleasure to be on the stream with you gentlemen, and once again, and having these like revelations are important, right? We've been fighting this fight for a long time.
Yeah, bro.
And I think on one of the grandest stages, right, like Comic-Con, Sky.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to apologize to you, you know, because I was your kind of host, and you know, in a way, it should have just been very celebratory for you at your first Comic-Con, but at the same time, you've been the target.
Hey, bro. Nah, I had a great time, bro. Nah, bro. Don't do that. I had a great time, bro. I had a great time.
I want
and and they can't take that away, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I was in the very front of Hall H, which was some legendary shit. And they can be mad about it, but you know, they gotta cry harder, bro.
There you go. That's true. I mean, this entire stream was a receipt, right, Leon? Like, you got to see it. The chat got to see it.
I'm so glad that y'all had that interview, man. I swear. That was great.
Right.
It's on so many levels.
And this guy was truthful about everything on Infiltration Part 1, right? He told all of us what happened. And then sure enough, I backed him up. You saw it, Leon. The chat saw it. Everything was cool. This Snyder cultist was not there to cause a ruckus. He was there as a fan, putting in his time. And we were represented. We just so happened to also be Zack Snyder fans. So there shouldn't be a reason to single us out, but it's the old, routine when it comes to this fandom. We're the ones who kind of have the double standard. We do all the work, and people who are jealous of this fandom and the hard work and the charity, work that has been put in, the support for real life change gets bullied for some reason. So I don't understand it, but I don't care, because this community has brought together so many like-minded people like yourselves that I call my friends. So, hey, you can't take that from me. So shout out to you boys. Shout out to everybody in the chat who's rocking out, and Super Sky. Thank you for reacting to this, because I think it was, apropos that you said you're a man of your word, right?
I said that if they put it up, then I was gonna react to it.
So here we are, and that's very Zack Snyder of you. So shout out to you guys for
I said it,
keeping the legacy.
I did it. Wasn't no way we wasn't gonna react to this, bro.
Yeah,
no way, because we had it was all there. Everything that we said happened. It was all there.
Yep. Receipt.
So yeah, but yeah, I want to thank you for pulling up too, Josh. Man, it's always a pleasure, dude. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And thanks for helping me out with the Comic-Con thing, bro. That was super dope. And just, man, it's all been a tremendous effort, by the Cool Table, the Syndicate Network, and its colleagues. You know what I mean? Shouts out to all y'all. And yes, we will be back soon, man. We got more stuff coming. You know, y'all stay on the lookout. You dig? And yeah, we're gonna get out of here, yo. Final word, y'all.
Bang.
Sells ESG to Netflix. No, Snyder versus Netflix.
And if it must be the air cut, I guess we can sell that to Netflix too.
Release the air cut on Netflix. You dig? Peace.
Later.